Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the world of Menedegia. This is Power Words Quest, bi-weekly Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition live stream campaign. My name is Alex, and I'll be your dungeon master this evening.
Hi, my name is Kieran, and I'll be playing Thaddeus Grimshaw, the human Great Old One warlock.
I'm Chloe. I'm playing Aoife Brannan, the Blood Hunter, Hexblood.
Ooh, we got two. I'm Robyn, and I'm going to be playing Maid Tyresis, the Hexblood Zealot Barbarian.
I'm Elliot, and I'm playing Calvis, the Eladrin Paladin.
And I'm Lukas, playing Calvaire, the Air Genasi Order Scribes Wizard.
Thank you for tuning in tonight. If this is the first time you've joined us, welcome. We are Power Word Quest. We stream roughly from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. UK time every Wednesday on Twitch, and you can find us at twitch.tv/PowerWordQuest.
We also upload our episodes onto YouTube. They are uploaded shortly after the weekly episode, and you can find us at youtube.com/PowerWordQuest.
And if you prefer podcasts, you can find us on your favorite podcasting platforms, Spotify and Google Play.
Now that the introductions are complete, let's play some D&D. Although, good point from a viewer, we might need to update Aoife's line under her name.
Yes.
After last session.
Yes.
To be fair, that just happened in the last session. So
there's new art as well for y'all and Kieran's server. You'll get to see it after the session.
Mm-hmm.
Her bitch got an update.
Yes.
Yeah, we had a fun little thing at the end of last session where Aoife changed classes and race a little bit.
That sounds so weird out of context.
Yeah, I know, right? They just changed their major, and they run the quarter mile instead of the 40-meter sprint now.
Yeah.
But don't worry, soon you'll all be Hexbloods.
That's the whole idea of the campaign, baby.
Oh my god, we can start our own coven.
Yeah.
All right. So as is tradition, let's start it off with that good old D20 roll from everyone to see who does the recap from last session.
Yes, let's do that.
Who done it last time?
Why have I rolled initiative?
Yeah, thank you for updating that, Kieran.
Oh no.
What the fuck?
Oh no!
Oh no.
Wait, who did it last week?
I don't remember.
I think it was
Me who did it last week for Draken.
Yeah. Or I guess 2 weeks ago. I want to say it was Elliot last time for this campaign.
Yes.
No, I haven't.
But have you not? I don't know. I know it wasn't Kieran, and Kieran crit failed his roll, so.
I got another natural 20. Sorry, I done a practice roll earlier and it was a nat 20. I'm using up all my luck before we even start.
Yeah,
You are.
13.
You really are. All right. I think it's just Kieran though with that crit fail, unless someone else crit failed.
I'm fine with that.
Last week it was Chloe.
Oh.
Okay.
There's no point rolling again anyway. It's me.
Yeah, I mean,
I hope I'm right in where we started. It was at camp just after everything that happened with the fight and everything, and we were deciding on where to go. And there was quite a long discussion about whether we should take the travel across sea to get to the other dwarven. Is it a dwarven kingdom across the sea? Or
yes.
Yeah, or go south.
We get to the Dwarven Kingdom across the sea that's off the mainland, or head south to
Orange
kind
Fist.
of the last Orange Fist.
Orange Fist.
It's like a fortress type thing. What's left of what used to be a quite sprawling city.
Yeah. It was a long conversation about what we were going to do, and we eventually decided to go south. And we then encountered something in the trees after some journeying, which quite a few of us failed to capture or stop or anything. Eventually, they kind of like ceased fire after grappling us in like vines and stuff, and introduced themselves. May had some like a semblance of knowing who they were. They were like, "Oh, I know you from somewhere, but where is it?" And then, like, after some conversation, a door appeared. We ended up going through the door, and we ended up in a tavern. And then, as we went in, out of character, we've been there before. In character, this is of course the first time. And we just thought, oh, it's just a random tavern. And then you look out the window and it's like, this isn't the woods. Where the hell are we? And of course, people got up to their own stuff. Aoife ended up changing race, changing class, like fully to Bloodhunter.
She got adopted by Mama Lananchi.
Yeah.
Or as the last party I ran in this setting affectionately always referred to Mother Lanchi as Mama Lasagna.
Yeah.
Mama lasagna.
A few people had their own like personal conversations. The barkeep was scared of Thaddeus's book and was like, I ain't going near that shit. Calvis and Calver, the cows, were pianoing and doodling together. I say doodling, singing. And of course, May and Aoife were talking to the I guess Aoife's newly found family. That's kind of where we ended it.
Yeah, I think Aoife went to talk to Calvis as well after.
Mm-hmm.
But apart from that was a pretty good recap. Well done.
Nice, I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'm still
So
so excited as well.
Yeah, it was pretty much almost entirely RP last time, which was really fun and awesome. But yeah, where we left off, I think, was shortly after the realization that going out the door at this moment wouldn't take you out to where you entered from. And with that said, what is everyone doing?
I assume that Calvis and Aoife are still outside.
Yeah. I do believe I fixed the tokens, so everyone should be able to fully control your tokens now. Should have ownership over them.
Neri.
No.
Am I wrong?
No.
Yeah.
Correct. An actor which no longer exists within the world. What?
Or no.
No, you're supposed to be represent an actor.
That's fine for now,
hold
right?
on. No, hold on. It'll take me 2 seconds to fix it.
Okay, no worries.
Well, we discover this.
There was just one last step I didn't do. Okay.
I'm really sorry, I'll be back in a minute. My allergies are just going brr right now. And I don't want to be coughing all session.
It's fair.
Get your meds.
I got a really nice mug from Elliot. This like these gays are trying to murder me. I put it away.
No.
He is showing us his mug, like on camera now.
Okay. It should be fixed now. Unfortunately, the plugin I was using to
there we go.
write the D&D Beyond sheets into Foundry is broken.
It died.
So I think I just need to update it and redo it. But yeah, ownership of tokens should be all set now.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's an issue with so when we do Drakenheim Lucky, I run the stream on my computer, so my audio captured is different that way. But when we do this campaign, Kieran runs the stream off of his computer, and it's fine when he runs it. So
why are the cows on top of each other?
I thought it'd be funny.
What are they doing?
Let
What are they doing?
let them live their lives.
In the middle of the bar?
I wanted to hide someone's token to see how long it would take them to be like, I can't see my token.
But yeah, so I believe Aoife and Calvis made like a peek outside to see.
Yeah, we sat outside.
Yeah, you saw a city street that you don't recognize.
So Elvis is gonna look down after a while of sitting in silence to Aoife, and he sees Aoife just completely passed out. Like, Aoife, please respond to me. Oh no, she's really dead.
Let's see.
No, I'm just gonna wait real quick.
Right, yeah. We'll come back to you two once Chloe's back. May, what are you getting up to?
Hi. May is drinking quickly and drinking hard. May is May ain't feeling good. May
May got some rough news last time.
May got some lovely news. What are you saying? Yeah, no, she's feeling like shit. She's gonna turn to the barkeep and mid-swig puts it down. Let me find her fucking accent. So, the Nanchi seems to have some respect for you.
Oh yes, we go quite back. We're dare I say, quite good friends.
Very good.
Colleagues of a sort. You know, there's quite a bit of mutual respect. Yes, she helped me get this place up and running in a few ways, and she's always welcome here.
Lovely. Are you a creature of power?
Oh, well, you know, power is such a vague term, and I feel like it's really not as important as some people like to think it is.
Okay. Can you help find the child of a god?
Well, could I? Yes, I suppose I could. Unfortunately, the more important matter is whether or not I would or should. Is there a specific individual you're looking after? I know children of gods are rare, but not quite as rare as you might think. Not that I would know.
I want to insight that. It's not going to go well, but I want to insight that.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't have. It's not going to go well. Yeah, that's shit.
Is May sat next to me
you
on the bar?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just listening.
Yeah, I think I am. Cool.
I'm just listening.
Yeah.
Yeah. He seems like he wouldn't know. You know, like he seems to be a pretty
pretty upstanding individual.
a pretty upfront and honest fellow. Yeah.
Would you happen to know of Ishturn?
Ishturn. Oh, the name rings a bell, but I'm afraid I can't quite place it. Oh, I believe Lenanchi is sort of loosely affiliated with that one.
Helps out doing the gardening.
Right. Kind of angry fellow, big, kind of monstrous. Not really handsome as far as demigods go. Now is he?
You see May get visible, just like the eyes start twitching when he says that. Sure.
Right. Yes, if I recall correctly, he's not on the best of terms with his godly parent, so to speak, these days.
How so? What
I'm
happened?
really not in the business of angering gods.
How so? What happened?
Oh, just, father-son disagreements. I hear all of this stuff secondhand, really.
Okay. So, would you help finding them? And what would you like for helping to find them if you can?
Oh, what would I like in return? Well, I suppose if I'm going to help you find something, that you could help me find something. Though I don't really have anything I need finding right now, so I suppose we could just do an IOU of sorts.
Fair.
All right. Now this is usually quite a bit easier when I have something belonging to the individual I'm trying to find. You wouldn't happen to...
She grips one of his arms and just shoves it into her chest.
And his eyes just kind of go wide. He's just like, oh, we only just met. We only just met, darling.
Grip.
Grip. All right. And I should, again, I think I need to draw attention to, like, May is a very large individual, right?
Yep.
Very tall, very, like, beefy. Vass is even larger, to the point where, like, May, even your very large hands, like, your fingers don't fully wrap around his wrist.
Yep.
As you grab his arm.
Gathered.
So you, I guess, feel his fingers wrap around as his hand almost fully encloses the heart inside your chest. And he's like, oh, how did that get there? I suppose I shouldn't pry too much into your interpersonal relationships. But, is this going to need to stay in here? Preferably, okay, that complicates things a bit. But, let me see. And he reaches underneath the bar with one of his arms, and and he begins to, like a piece of black chalk, sketch out some runes onto the bar top, and you feel his hand kind of like compress the heart a little bit to where you could feel it's like struggling to beat a little bit in your chest. He's like, all right, that should do it. And with that, the runes blaze into a greenish fire, and that fire kind of shoots into your chest, and you feel it rush through you. And Vass, for a moment, just kind of looks. He looks as if he's like not seeing through his eyes anymore, but he's seeing something. Like, oh, that's, I'd worried that might be the case. All right. Well, I'm done. Could I have my hand back, darling? Thank you. And he pulls up like a rag and wipes it off. So, I've got good news, and I've got bad news.
Let's start with the bad.
The bad news is that he's in a place that I don't think at your current state you could ever feasibly get to. The good news is that he's on this plane of existence still, which makes things easier than if he were not.
It would be a little bit annoying having to track through all however many hundreds layers of hell there is.
Yes, it is. It is quite a hassle. I don't recommend it. Definitely not my favorite vacation spot. But that said, specifically, well, it seems like everyone's favorite king, Jorgfell, has him tied up, literally, so to speak. So, you seem like a very, go in, guns blazing sort of individual. I really wouldn't recommend that.
Right now, I would want to, if that man's got him, I'd want to tear his testicles out, force him down his throat, then pull them out through his stomach.
Oh,
But
and gods
I'm-
above, no, he deserves it.
But I've lived a few too many lives where sometimes you need to wait to stalk your prey for a good couple of days.
Yes.
So I can be patient.
It seems your friend. I don't know what the arrangement there is, and I don't really want to ask. He doesn't seem to be in any imminent danger, just imprisoned a little bit. So just a little bit.
And where in the world would he be currently?
Oh, he's in the capital of that little empire, he calls it.
Okay. That's something we can work with. Thank you very much. I owe you a favor.
Yes, of course. Don't worry. I will call upon you if and when I need it.
I don't doubt.
So with that, I say let's go back to Calvis and Aoife, who y'all are kind of like just outside the tavern, I recall, together.
Yeah, on the front bit of pavement.
Yeah, so it's a city street you don't really recognize. There's not really anyone about. It does seem to be, like evening time outside.
Is there not anybody walking?
No. You can see like the lights coming from inside some like other buildings and stuff. So like it does seem to be inhabited, just there's no one out on the street right now.
Aoife.
Mm-hmm.
And coincidentally know where we are. Do you?
Well, I don't know. Would Aoife know where they are? Probably not.
I don't think Aoife would.
Yeah, I don't even think Aoife knows what a city is. I'm sorry.
The time, I don't know where I am either. I've never been to this place before.
I've
I'd like to
not
find out.
been here either, but I need your advice on something that's very important. And
Okay.
you seem like you're a bit older and wiser. They pull out the.
Why is that? I don't know. I cannot promise, but I am a little bit older than you, I feel like.
How old are you? How many winters have you lived?
I lost a little bit of track, but I spent some about 207.
Definitely more winters than me. Jesus.
Yeah. I suspected that much.
Yeah. Aoife's 19. What's up? I'm Aoife. I'm 19, and I don't know how to fucking read. Aoife pulls out the bottle that Linanshu gave them.
Mm-hmm.
The Hex Blood potion-y bottle. Should I down this in one go, or like Take a little sip.
Depends.
Who are you asking?
Hold on. Well,
Calvis.
hold on. Let's not drink any suspicious liquids. Where did you obtain that?
The nice lady in the pub.
Ah, yes. I've known a lot of nice ladies in the pubs. They may be drugged, so be careful with that.
What's drugs?
The Feywild is a weird place, my child. You wouldn't know. No, but why would you down that? What? 19. I don't think you're allowed to drink beverage, are you? We're allowed to drink beverage at 100.
Beverage? Like water?
The booze, the beverage with the alcohol.
I don't know. I've never had any of that. I don't think this
So
is
what's in this bottle?
Um,
What are you?
I mean, the nice lady in there, Lananshi, I think her name was.
Think. Hold on. You think? Okay, now you may resume.
You know, I was talking to her about kind of how weird it's been these last couple of months after Granny, and she was like, yeah, we are nature people too. You should drink this if you want to be more in control of, and their ears flick up and they do the ow thing.
Mhm.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna be real with you for a second, and you're probably gonna think that there's something very wrong, because that's the way that a lot of people in the refugee camp thought too. When I saw all those bodies at the refugee camp, like, I wasn't sad or angry or whatever. I was just so hungry. And it never stops.
Yeah.
I don't want to be hungry anymore.
I get that. And would this resolve that feeling? Because you shouldn't change just because of what others think.
The lady said it would help.
So, you know.
And I don't know. I don't know how people are. I don't know how they're supposed to be. I'm mean and I snap at people and I don't really understand a lot of things. But I would like to be able to choose when I go Wolfie and not Wolfie.
I understand that. That's very understandable. Just make sure that you know everything that is tied to it. Because you've known this lady for not a long time, and you need to be very sure before you change into someone else, of course. I just want you to be safe.
That's really nice. No one's actually bothered about my safety before. That's very sweet. But I've known Lananshi 10 minutes.
Of course.
And she's very nice.
10
and
minutes.
She seems to understand Aoife downs the bottle in one go.
So, as
All
you
right.
model, I guess this would be the moment where you undergo the transformation into being a hex blood. So your skin changes shade into being more of a greenish color. Your hair, I would say, mostly stays the same. And then basically going into the shift of the art you created as Aoife as a hexblood is that transformation.
Yay!
You do also feel like you do have a stronger grip on the lycanthropy as you also go through the class respec into being full blood hunter. And you know what? You do feel noticeably less hungry. It's not gone completely. It's still kind of there in the back of your mind, but it's to a level where, with a little bit of effort, you could ignore it.
So, Aoife,
So, are you still hungry?
I mean, a little bit, but I think everyone's a little bit hungry all of the time, so I think that's okay. And their hand kind of goes to their forehead, and they feel these little branches coming out of their forehead. Ow. That's a bit spiky.
Elvis will reach for her forehead as well, but just to put two fingers against it, just see if she has any raise in temperature. If she's still doing okay.
If you just kind of like, as you do that, she just kind of looks up. She's like, "What are you doing?"
I don't know. You look very green right now. I don't know if that's supposed to happen.
I'd say to Calvis, everyone feels warmer than they should from like your point of reference. But you know, whole winter Faye, your perspective's a little skewed on that. But she seems okay.
Aside from like the spiky things coming out my forehead, do I look any different? Because they kind of they're saying this to Calvis because they look at their hair and to them their hair looks exactly the same.
You're green. That's the best way I can bring it. That's not a very abnormal color, really. You're just green.
It'd be like it would be the best way to describe it is like your hair color has changed, but set against your new skin color, it doesn't look. You know how colors look different based off of what they're next to, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm saying this because we established a few sessions ago that Aoife, like lots of dogs, most dogs, in fact, can only see blue and yellow.
Yeah. So to Aoife, she doesn't look different at all.
Like, oh, okay, green, like the trees green or like sunset green.
Sunset green. I don't know what sunsets you've seen, but perhaps.
I don't know. I only see things in blue and yellow. I see things in blue and yellow and
no. You're just a bit not highly saturated green. I think the drawing is between the drawings that I gave you. The prints. Want to show it to the chat?
Right there. I'm going through them super fast. You want to see some real speed? Oh yes, there it is. Right, let's see if this actually comes across properly.
That shade of green.
So it looks
it's like
on camera. Yeah, the hair looks black on camera, but it's more of a kind of piney green, and their skin's like very, very light olive pistachio color. Like as in an actual olive, but like way lighter.
Right. Yeah, so...
Yeah.
One other thing.
It's not easy being green.
You do feel with this transformation is you're not quite sure what it is, but it's almost the feeling as if like a string now connects you to something in your mind.
Oh, is that what... I think Aoife would be thinking to themselves. She wonders if this is what families are like, and if that's what a family feeling's supposed to be like. Because she didn't feel that way with Granny. But Granny's been gone for a while.
That's so fucking cute. I'm going to give you a point of inspiration for that.
Yes!
Because that's fucking good. Yeah, so I'll mark that on your sheet. But yeah, so and again, because I don't think anyone's used inspiration yet. I think May might have an inspiration point, but that's just advantage on any one roll.
Okay. So, Calvis, you know how you said, like, you were from the winter court with that, like, tall ice lady where she was from?
Yes.
What's
I am
it like?
from the Winter Court. It's cold. Very cold, but it's a nice cold. Cozy kind of cold, like the cold you feel after
Oh, that's
after being in
nice.
the playing in the snow and then warming up at the side of a fireplace. At least that's what it kind of used to feel like. Not like
Oh,
not like home.
it reminds me, that kind of feeling reminds me one time when I was, like, really wee, and I was still a pup. I'd, like, play in the woods, and it was all covered in snow, and then I killed this entire family of squirrels because I was really, really hungry, and I brought it home, and then we had it for tea, and my cheeks were so cold that, like, they were numb. I couldn't feel them. Just, like,
Yeah.
look up and you're like, oh my god, that's so cool.
I will pipe in with Cal.
Honestly,
That description you gave of the cold in the winter court part of the Feywild. That's how you like to remember it from when times were good. However, the last time you were there and the time you spent like in the fighting pits, it would have been a cold, more like the cold that suddenly seeps into your body after the fire that was warming you just went out.
Or as I'd like to describe it, feeling so cold that your bones hurt.
Mm-hmm.
you know, is the ferret alright?
This was actually a question I forgot to ask you, Alex, before session.
Uh-huh.
So, because Aoife has changed class, does she still know Find Familiar?
So I was going to make a tweak to your item, and I did that with Lukas, but something didn't like save right. But there is a list, if you look at it now, of spells. Oh no, it does look like it did work. Okay, actually, it's updated finally.
Ooh, yes, that's very cool,
yeah.
thank you.
So you do still know some spells and cantrips that you can cast through it.
Oh yeah, Una's still here, and they kind of do that, and Una, like, crawls out of where they've been resting, just, like, under their shirt. Kind of wraps around their neck. She was feeling really shy because of all the people in the inside, so she hid, but she's here now.
So, you see that Calvis melts a little, at the sight of this ferret. So, back in the Feywild, we used to have ferrets as well. We used to call them Fungus Flounder ferrets. And,
Do you want to hold Una?
yes, I would like that.
She doesn't bite.
No, so you see,
She does sometimes. She does sometimes.
Feywild doesn't really feel like it used to anymore. Not at all. It's kind of like how this place was ruined, like a fucking virus, like a pest. And I'm afraid it's the same pest.
If it makes you feel any better, when I was little, the woods that I grew up in were so big and giant, and there was so much space to run around in, kill, catch animals, play with other animals, play with Granny sometimes too, before she got sick. And as I got older, I suppose I realised how big the woods really were. And the truth was that they were never that big at all. Maybe it's like that.
Maybe it's like that. But you see, you can tell in Calvis's face that his heart is just shattering.
Oh,
I do want to segue on over.
yes, of course.
I love this one.
Yeah.
Over onto Calvaire and what's up with him?
I don't really know. I think he's just after playing the piano for a bit.
That was perfect. The way the music just shifted there.
You know, it's like a foresight or something. I don't know. So yeah, after a bit of like just playing the piano, I think he'd like get up and sort of have a look around and like see like May and Thaddeus sitting near each other and awkwardly walk over, I guess.
Yeah, so you would probably catch the tail end of that interaction with Vass and May as he's like taking back his hand and basically saying what's up. Thaddeus, you just witnessed all of that. How's Thaddeus feeling?
Kind of like wanting to chime in, but decidingly not to because he doesn't really have much to add to the conversation. Existential dread.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
But is relieved when another figure approaches because it sort of breaks the tension. It's like I feel like him and May have just been like sat there in silence for a little bit before that interaction with Vass, and we were like,
Yeah.
do we talk? Do we not?
May, when she came over to the bar, was probably more just kind of like no talk, no eye contact, no talk, drink, yes.
Yeah. Like Thaddeus tends to just add like intellectual comments, but he knows when they're not needed or wanted. It felt like in that situation, it was both.
Gotcha.
So what's going on over here?
Hi. Not much.
Oh, I was just doing a bit of a favor for your friend May here.
What?
Oh, she just wanted to help me locate someone dear to her.
You can do that?
Well, with the right things, yes.
Right. How much does that cost?
Oh, well, you see, May and I just exchanged like a favor for a favor, so I have sort of an IOU from them. I suppose we could do the same sort of arrangement.
Wait, hang on. Is this like a case of you hire people to go find them, or like do you have some wishy-washy magic stuff that kind of helps it?
No, I use magic
Right.
to pinpoint their location. Yes.
Still trying to wrap my head around that stuff.
Yes, well, I don't really know how to explain it. It's just something I know how to do, I suppose.
It's weird as shit. That is what it is.
I
Pardon my French. What is French?
Respectfully, I don't know if any of you lot is in a position to be how do I put this? You all are weird as shit also. Frankly. Not that I mind. I prefer the weirder sorts of patrons. They're more interesting. But yes, weird as shit. Especially with that weird as shit book of yours you've brought in here that I'm trying to forget exists.
Trust me, if I had a choice, I'd let it go as well. But you know.
Yes, well, unfortunately, I know enough about it to know you don't.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I'm confused.
Where did you get that book, by the way, Thaddeus?
I was on a expedition, and I kind of came across it, and it's kind of been glued to me since.
Did you
Do I go on?
did you do magic before it?
No, I'm.
So no tentacles before the book.
No, I'm just as confused. That was the first time. I'm a little bit traumatized, not gonna lie.
Right. I will
Tentacles are really intense.
definitely keep an
Yeah.
eye on that if you'd like.
Yes, tentacles really aren't my thing. I'm not
No.
really fond of that variety,
No,
so to speak. They're messy.
I was just after some old rocks and stuff, and I kind of came across a book, and I don't know.
That's how it always starts.
Yeah, not great.
No. I wish you luck with that. I really do.
That doesn't really fill me with too much joy, to be honest. You seem quite powerful.
Oh, well, you know, again, it's all relative, so to speak.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say
Relative.
I don't know if I'd say I'm very powerful, more so than I'd say just you're very
Weak.
not at the moment.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. You know, you're all still quite young in the grand scheme of things.
I guess.
You'll come into it.
Yeah.
Albert, are you wanting to make a deal? You have anyone you're looking for?
I don't know. I don't like the idea of being like owing something.
Everything
Also,
else, something.
have we all
I
noticed
mean,
that
unless
Titan's,
there's
like-
some sort of service you feel I might be useful to me, you could provide.
have we noticed like the windows? They're like not foresty.
I don't know. Have you?
That's what I'm asking. I've got.
What's your passive perception?
It's 15.
It's actually 15.
I would say actually no.
Okay.
You just have not noticed.
Do you want to go outside though?
I don't have any reason to right now.
Huh.
What sort of service are you looking for?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say it's difficult for me to do this location sort of service, but but you know, does cost a bit. So I don't know what do you do, Calver?
Die a lot.
Dialogue.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't know if that's particularly useful to me.
I am good at magical script writing and
Okay.
casting some spells.
Casting some spells. That's very, very nice.
And
Are you-
plan making.
Plan making.
I make
right.
the best.
Are you formally trained at all
Yes.
by
The Order of the Scribes.
the Order of the Scribes? Now that could be useful. I'd be willing to do this for you. In exchange, you just sort of agree to allow me access to your organization's resources through you if I ever need them.
How many times?
You know how to make a bargain, I see. Oh, let's
this
see.
one-time thing.
3 times? I think 3 times would be fair.
3 times. It can't be anything past the point that I'm able to access myself.
Oh, no, yes, I understand. But still, just, there's a network of you lot, as I understand it.
Yes.
Well,
Right.
perfect. Then I think
So-
we have our arrangement then.
Right. Is this the same hand he punched through?
No.
Okay. Shit.
It's a new hand.
Again, 4 arms, Vass.
Oh shit!
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah,
Sorry.
farms.
A new hand touches the beat.
Touches the beacon.
Yes, quite question,
Monkey
Chloe.
bartender.
You have a question, Chloe?
No, it was, I think at this point, Aoife would probably convince Calvis to come back inside with its
Right.
form.
Yeah, Calvis would.
Um,
I'd say plan.
yeah, you all come back inside, and the 2 of you would catch as the door shuts. There's like a click and a ding, and then the view out the window shifts.
Whoa.
Calvis just quickly opened the door to see what's happening now.
It's
Just poke his head outside.
It seems to just be like a town that you're in now. There's light snow falling, but yeah, different place.
Oh my goodness. I have a really good idea. I have a really, really, really good idea. And this is Aoife talking.
I get your idea. I think I completely understand your idea. Perhaps you should
Yeah.
share that idea with the rest.
I do want to finish up with Calvert though first.
Of
Exactly,
course,
that's what I was
sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I just don't want to get too sidetracked. So, I suppose, do you have anything belonging to the individual you're trying to find?
I have this ring, but this doesn't consume it, does it?
It doesn't consume it. The ring isn't going anywhere. Is it enchanted though?
The ring, I think, might be.
All right. Well, it won't undo the enchantment. It just might change a little bit. The results can be, results may vary. So to say,
Change how?
I really couldn't say. Just it's arcane magic. Yes, I assume as a
Yes.
wizard. Well, just arcane magic doesn't always. It has unpredictable effects when it mixes with my sort of magic, which is very not arcane.
What is your kind of magic, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, there's generally 2 schools. On the grander scheme of things, as I assume you would know, there's arcane, which is like your wizards and sorcerers for the most part. The more like learned type, the type that has to do with what's his name?
Mithra?
Mithri, and Mithrite, all of that. Like magic from him is usually along that sort. And then there's your druids, your paladins, your clerics, and sort. So I guess divine magic, although I don't really like that word.
Right. How do you... So you use divine magic?
Yes, and again, I don't really care for that word, but
Which word do you prefer?
I like to think of it as more as being like fundamental or more like
Primal?
primal. Yes. It doesn't have all the wishy-washy rules and limitations, isn't reliant upon the weave that very precarious work. But that's, we're getting into my personal opinions about individuals, and we don't really have the time to get into all of that now, do we?
Alright, well, henceforth I will refer to it as primal magic when
Thank you.
Welcome
I
to you.
I do appreciate that. You're quite a respectful fellow.
Yeah. I won't pry further, but if it changes things, then I'll put up with that. You're looking for a mage called Sakar.
Ka.
Sakar.
Right. Okay. Yeah. If you just hand me the ring, I'll see what I can do.
I need this back, by the way.
Well, yes, you'll get the ring back. I just can't promise it'll be, metaphysically the same.
Right. He takes the ring off and hands him out.
Right, and he slips it on one of his fingers, and then using like the mithrite crystal, carves a rune into the bar top, and slaps his palm down onto it, and a flash of iridescent green light strikes up from underneath his palm, and again he has kind of that far away look, like he's seeing something that's not in front of him. Yes. Oh, interesting. You were on the right track to heading to where he is before Milo stumbled across you lot, as I understand it.
What do you mean?
Oh, he's in San Roserdu, I believe. As best as I can tell, that city has a lot of arcane mumbo jumbo going on about it that makes it difficult to pinpoint exactly. But I do believe he's in the city.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Can I get the ring back, please?
Oh, yes, of course.
Thank
And he
you.
pops it off his finger. And as he hands it back to you, you notice it's like... You didn't notice this when he put it on, but it's like a little bigger. Like almost like it grew to fit his hand. And now is too big for yours.
Do you think you could shrink this?
Oh, yes. Sorry. My mistake. And he just kind of like taps it with one finger, and it slowly shrinks back down to the right size.
Thank you. This was much appreciated. How do we get back to where we were?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, I can just let you out where you were, so to speak. Although getting back in, if you ever wanted to do that, is a bit more of a tricky thing. You see Lunant, she and her group kind of have entry passes, so to speak. But I don't just hand those out to just anyone.
Oh, I mean, how else would I be able to come and give you your information when you require it?
Oh, well, I have my ways of, finding you. But if you were looking for one of those passes, I do have a teensy weeny problem that if you all were to take care of, I suppose I could give you one of those.
I'll go
That's-
gather everyone up, and then we can discuss that problem.
Sure. Sounds great.
I go to get everyone, wherever they may be. I know two of them
Everyone
are
is
right
there
next
now.
to me.
Oh,
Yeah, two of them are right next to you.
I'm gonna get the guys.
May's face was
Aoife
right
and
next to
Calvis.
yours.
Calvis would have just been like over by the door, and probably when you like turn to see is when you would like realize that it's changed. But yeah.
Hey, Vas.
Yes.
So the door outside leads to different places, right?
Yes.
Would you be able to? I don't know how many doors you have. Would you be able to open a door to the? What was that city called? The one we were heading to. The one that I thought Sun Rosado.
Oh, it's San Roserdu. do.
Or close by?
Well, that's a bit tricky. I don't like to mess with any of the cities that the Inguinites control right now.
Oh, fair.
They're,
Yeah, they don't like magic,
more-
do they?
Well, there's that, and I may have made it onto their naughty list, so to speak.
It's okay, we're all on their naughty list as well. I killed a bunch of their soldiers with my teeth.
I mean, I suppose I could. I just wouldn't be able to leave it there for very long.
Wait, could we just
I
like
could.
reverse
Because we just
a little
need to
bit?
go there.
The doors change where we are? What?
Yeah, right. So we opened the door, and you know how we came in and it was the woods, right?
Yeah.
Me and Calvis went outside, and it was this big place with like big brick buildings.
Hmm.
I think it's what you guys call a city. And then we came back in, and Calvis checked again, and it was different again. It was really cool.
Oh, I don't like that.
Vast.
How are you doing that?
How am
Out
I
of curiosity.
doing that? I'm sorry, I don't understand the question. It's just kind of how this place works.
What the hell is this place?
It's a place.
We're
A place can be a place. A
It's a
place can be a
magical
place in
place.
many
Honestly,
different places.
we've been
It's a place, but not a place in the material plane.
Place doesn't sound like a word anymore.
I'm in space?
Place in between places.
Oh no, you're not. Oh well,
Isn't
it's
it
all
anything?
really quite rather relative. All that's important is that you're in a place, and that place is here, but not there. But where here is rather hard to describe.
One of those things.
A
Kind of
vibe?
like you know how
Elevator.
you know how you've got a wall, then you've got another wall, and then you've got space in between those two walls that you kind of shove with shit. It's kind of like that, but you move around in between that space to get to other parts of the wall.
One
That's
way.
like
really
an
cool.
elevator.
Kind
That
of
must
like
take
To
a
an
lot of work.
elevator, you exit in any
But,
other
you
place.
know.
Anyway, my question was, can I what was that place called
What
we just
place?
entered, if I may ask?
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't really keep track. The door does just kind of pop around when I haven't tied it to a specific place. And then of course when individuals who have a pass come in, it's cuz the door can be in more than one place, but exit can't. Because the door can be multiple ways in, but not multiple ways out. And yes, so it's tied to the material plane in ways, but I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep this in simple terms for you.
Essentially, you can choose a place, but if it goes to somewhere, you can't. Like, if it goes to somewhere on its own, you don't know specifically where it goes.
Not unless I look outside, which
Yes.
I haven't.
That's fair.
So
That's really cool, though.
do
You're very
you know,
talented.
Thank you.
Do you know an area that is closer to this city, coincidentally, that we could get out?
I think we should just go back to where we were, no?
Yeah, I
We've
think
got-
where
we've
you
got
were.
a-
Well, we grab
Oh,
Orin, of course. We grab Orin and the rest, and then we.
I
Oh,
don't-
there's
taxi.
more of you.
They're not weird.
We were
Or
part
not
of
what
the
you would call
refugee
weird.
Can I ask why you're going to Sunriserdu? It seems like you didn't have a reason. I know Calvair's friend, mentor, individual seems to be there, but you just found that out. So why would you want to go to that dreadful place?
You're gonna steal a boat.
What do you need a boat
Jesus.
for?
So we were in a refugee camp, north
Right.
of India,
Right.
and there was Orin is there. He's a dwarven
Mhm.
champion,
Yes, I've heard of him.
He's wanting to lead the remaining refugees that survived an onslaught from the Ungonites to dwarven city that the name escapes me, and the plan was to steal a boat from Sun Reserdu to then sail it to
well-
to the dwarven continent.
I don't mean to ruin your whole plan, but
You're able to just
you know,
teleport.
the enemy of my enemy is my friend. We could come to some sort of arrangement, and I might be able to just drop you off over in Verdant Veil.
You can do that?
I mean, it'd be a favor, and it seems like we might be able to establish some sort of like a working relationship. You seem like the young, upstart adventurer types that have big, grand aspirations, and I'd love to see where that goes.
What kind of favor are we talking about?
I do love me an underdog story. Oh, it just might be, an agreement for passage, and use of my space in general. I just might need you to do something here and there for me, like kill some monster, or fetch
Sounds good to
something
me.
every now and then.
So just to lay down the sort of conditions of this.
Right. Hammer it all out.
Yeah, in return for doing some odd jobs for you, killing monsters, the such, we get free passage of this place and the summoning of it. Is food and board covered in that as well, or do we need to pay you for that? Is there monetary gain in doing these tasks for you, other than just use of this space?
Well, I suppose I could set you up with a suite. Although for something long term, I'd have to do a renovation. But that wouldn't take long at all. But I feel like this could be a very mutually profitable. Not like literally speaking profitable. I don't really care for gold or anything like that. It's such a material concept. But I just think I'd be in for a really interesting show. And it's been a while since I've had more long-term tenants.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
Neither. I just wanted to make sure I had the right idea.
Right, be on the same page and all that. It's very important to understand all of the
however-
agreements before entering into binding contracts.
I just want this to be a
I have one-
100% unanimous decision with the group.
I have one last question. So,
Yes.
these people that you would like us to kill, I may hope those are not innocent people.
No. God, no. Innocent
Okay, I just
people
want to
dying.
clear that up.
There's no point in killing innocent people.
Well, innocent and guilty is also a matter of perspective. So,
Well, I mean, if you're subject to the sort of more mortal flaws of bias and the like that, but granted, we can discuss it if you have any reservations.
surely everything can have a bias.
Matter of perspective.
Touché.
I trust your judgment, so I
Thank you.
trust
Smart choice.
that you know who's guilty and who's innocent.
And I like.
I
to
think we have the same
you-
vision.
You seem like someone that has a good sense of that as well, for a mortal.
Why do you keep saying that? Sorry, never mind.
For saying what? For a mortal?
Yes. But
Oh,
it's
because
fine,
I'm-
Aoife wanted to
Because
talk.
I'm not one of you. I thought that was quite obvious.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure. I didn't want to assume.
Believe it or not, that's not the most
I
surprising
appreciate
information
that.
I've heard in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Are you still stuck on the door?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a very cool door. You should try it. It's a very cool door.
I think it's if you're stuck on it, just try and think of it like we're inside a box that we don't know the exit until we open the door.
I guess, pocket dimension might be the simplest way to put it for you, but it is in reality a bit more complicated than that.
A bit concerning,
I don't
to
know
be
what's
honest.
so difficult about this. You're basically in an elevator. You press a button and you step out on
I
the
am
very
not-
other lift.
What is this elevator you keep going on
what is an
about?
elevator?
What's an
What the fuck is an elevator?
It's a thing from the Feywild.
Yeah, we're canonizing they have elevators. In the
Okay.
Feywild.
So the
Are
Feywild
the
is just the
elevators
21st
made out of
century.
ice?
Do you have an
Fancy elevator.
HM as well?
Calvis, are the elevators made out of ice? Because you said you're from the Winter Court.
No, are you crazy that melts during the summer, or if there's something hot walking inside? No, of course not. They're made out of wood.
Oh, I
No
thought
worries.
because it was the Winter Court, it was cold all of the time.
True, but honestly, nowadays, you're not that wrong. So yeah,
Yes. Anyway, I would be cool with it. Your deal. I just don't want to destroy any forests, because
Oh God,
The-
no! Why would
the
forest-
Ignite
no.
guys.
If anything, I'd prefer to destroy other things to make more forests.
Oh, absolutely, I'm down.
I honestly feel like there's not enough forests.
I am down.
I'm
There
very,
isn't enough forest.
very pro forest as an individual.
Okay, cool. Bless you.
Bless you.
I-
it's so tight.
We've already got a
I've been
favour.
waiting for that for ages. I'm completely down for this.
We already have a favour. What's another couple on top?
I guess I am by proxy, so
I'm nothing if not reasonable.
If you have any problems, you know, it's fine.
We can always talk about it, like like adults, I suppose.
Is there anything that
You are all of age for your respective.
We do have
Right.
2 children here. Keep that in mind.
Who are
Who,
the
what
two
children?
She
Oh,
stares
right.
directly at you, Stu. Aoife and Calvert.
I'm not a child.
You're barely a... How fucking old are you?
20.
Yes, how old are you?
Exactly, baby.
How old are
Well,
you?
22 baby.
Well, I mean, being mature is relative to the different races and
Yeah,
sorts, and you're all so incredibly young as far as I'm concerned that there's hardly a difference between any of your ages.
to be fair, we didn't really talk about age. So how old is everybody?
20, as I just said.
Oh, I know. I heard that.
I know, I just wanted to start the...
Start the
order
train.
at the top of the yeah.
I'm 19 winters old.
Winters.
Yeah, I didn't learn what a year was for a very long time, and I just prefer to say, oh, I'm the thingy winters old, because that's how many winters there's been.
I kind of like that.
How old are you, Thaddeus?
I'm 29.
Damn.
Hey,
What?
don't say damn.
I mean,
I may not be
You're
as far
calling
along as
us
others at my
babies.
age, but it is what it is.
You're calling us babies, he's one too.
no, he's like,
Yes,
he's
he
like
is.
halfway dead.
Whoa!
Or-
You lot.
That's
are-
mean.
You lot are
Stupid.
rather adorable.
Well, I might be halfway dead, but at least I didn't die.
Exactly, I'm 2 over on you almost.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I can say
I'm-
these things.
207.
Wait, what?
Insight check. No one lives that long.
But I'm. But
Oh,
May,
Oh.
how old are you?
what?
Oh, you actually rolling?
That
Yeah.
was a 20. Great.
I can't
That
see
was
it.
that was a 20
says
on the dice.
No, it's a 5.
That was genuinely a 20 on the dice.
I like it.
It says
It says 5, so
I know.
Yeah.
I'm so annoyed at that.
It might have been cocked.
Yeah.
It looked very 20
Cocked.
on the dice.
Calvert is not cocked. Moving on.
Well, last time I bothered to count, it was 165, but 165 was a long while ago.
Counting is really quite dreadful past a certain point.
What's the point after a while? Like, what's the point? Everything just kind of blurs.
If we cut into one of your rib sticks, does it have the amount of rings?
Rib
for every
sticks.
10 years?
Do you want to check?
Yeah,
I
sure.
would prefer we don't remove body parts inside of my
Yeah.
business.
Okay, we'll not do that. Sorry.
Or
Wait a
any
minute.
time, really.
Wait, didn't you say no magic in this tavern, but you've cast 2 spells?
Yeah, it says tavern though.
Well,
Your
it's
tavern,
my
sorry.
tavern.
I guess. I just clicked. Sorry, I just thought to ask.
It's kind of powerful because, like, in your own house, you could be like, no shoes in the living room, and then you could be the only person wearing shoes, and you'd be like, fuck you guys, you're the guests, I do what I want.
I don't know how that makes me feel.
Yeah, I guess you want the living room floor to still be clean.
Besides, what I did was barely a spell.
My husband used to wear shoes around the house, but never told everyone else to take the shoes off.
Your husband sounds
You're
like a guy I need to
married?
know.
We'll
It
unpack
sounds like
that
a
later.
Sorry.
You are all so incredibly young and naive. Anyway,
I don't know what that word means.
naive.
No,
I'm not gullible.
No, it's more of like,
A youthful ignorance.
yeah, it's like ignorance, but out of like a place of youthfulness and innocence.
You just said what I said, but different.
Yes.
Feels like you don't respect.
Doesn't everyone always just say what everyone else said, but differently?
Oh, yeah.
Do we call that mansplaining?
Is that something that you do, Calvis?
No, I try not to. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Right. I'm completely fine with working with you. I think we all are. Thaddeus, it sounds like you've got some hang-ups because of a door.
No. It's not necessarily like, you know, I'm concerned. Like, I get it. Okay, you come from magic. This isn't that like foreign to you, but just think like you discovered something a couple weeks ago, and now your world's kind of just flipped upside down.
You know, I mean, you all could back out of the arrangement if you ever feel like it. You know, if you become uncomfortable, you can just simply stop doing things for me, and I'll stop providing my services. It's, you know.
That
Sounds good.
sexy.
That's kind of hot.
Deal sounds good to me. If it's all good for everyone else, perhaps we should inform Orn about this deal.
Do we need to like sign something, or
Also,
is it
you
more
said
like a
that
verbal?
you said to get passes, we need to do something for you.
Oh yeah.
Yes. It's really simple. I just have a bit of a vermin problem in the cellar that if you'd be so kind to take care of.
Rats
What
in the
kind of
tower.
vermin? What kind of vermin?
Oh, just
People.
the usual sort.
Una, we've got lunch. Let's go.
That's... What? Okay.
Okay.
So let's just clarify, Thaddeus. Animals coming out of books. Okay. Doors that go to different places. Wee bit weird and funky.
Wait, yeah, Thaddeus, have you never like had magic in your life before now?
No.
Like you've never experienced it, like someone else doing magic near you?
No.
How the
Never had-
fuck do you avoid it like that?
That's okay. I didn't either.
But like, there's magic everywhere.
Most people kind of live their lives not really.
I was only
Thank
home
you.
like every now and again. I was kind of out on the field quite a lot. You know, as historians, it would kind of be like one and done if we had magic, because you could just teleport everywhere you wanted to go.
Well,
think that's just how it
teleporting,
works.
it's not as
Quite
easy
taxing.
as you'd make it out to be.
I don't think you can say that, Vass. You've got a tavern that's teleporting every
Yeah.
5 seconds.
Well, teleporting is not quite accurate.
It's
The
the
tavern
easiest way to
itself,
describe it right
the
now.
tavern itself doesn't go anywhere. It's just the connection between it and the material plane moves as the fabrics of the two planes kind of slide along each other.
Oh, so it's like a boat.
You know, in a way. Yes.
Can we hear more about the vermin, please?
Oh, it's just some pests have gotten into the inventory downstairs. They might be a little bit difficult to find. You might have to go rooting around a bit, but they should pop up.
I'm so excited.
Last I checked, there was about 5 or 6 of them down there.
Can we, do
Aoife's
this,
practically vibrating from excitement.
can we do this in an hour after we've had a little sit down?
I'm sure, I suppose.
Thank you. Sorry, Milo spooked us and I used a couple of spells.
Oh, do you need a nap?
Yes, I'm tired. I'm EP.
What's EP?
Just a little nap.
Do you know when you're tired and you're like, and you can't even formulate words? EP.
So just sleepy.
Yes, but it's cuter.
You sure?
Oh,
Why is it cuter? You can't talk.
Yeah, I think like actually speaking properly is better than making up random words.
I like the word.
thank you. It means a lot.
Well,
What do you think of the word Vass?
Of what word? Sorry.
EP.
EP. If that was something I experienced, I think I'd enjoy the word.
You can just experience it. You don't need to be actually. Have you ever just had a really long day and it's been like, you can't be bothered dealing it? You're like, oh.
Well, isn't every day as long as every other?
Yeah, but been more draining. Like you've had a really tough day, and you just
Well,
finish up and you're like, ugh.
I suppose when I was young,
Yeah.
well, that was so long ago.
How old are you?
Well, that's complicated to answer because there's really 2 sort of ways you could measure it.
You were
Right,
born
well,
twice.
You can think of the
No,
easier
not
one.
exactly.
You can think of the easier one where we go kill the vermin.
But the easier one, the
And-
more recent one, would only place me at maybe a couple hundred years old, but that still isn't quite accurate.
Right. Okay.
And then there's beyond that, there's more so when it's difficult. And I don't think we know each other well enough yet for me to really get into the nitty-gritty of my past.
That's
Okay.
very valid.
Yeah.
I'm an open book.
right, how about we take a little nap and go kill some rats, shall we?
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, I guess.
This short rest is probably also a good spot for us to take like a 15-minute break in the session.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, we'll be back a little after past to continue on. All right, and we're back, everyone, to hop back into the second half of session, where Vass has a task for the party. If they are ready to carry it out.
Yep, let's do it.
Let's
we'll
go.
Let's
All right,
go.
well, if y'all just follow me, and he leads you towards the back and like through a door to where there's like a trap door, like leading down to a cellar. He's just like, all right, it's just right down there if y'all want to go take care of it. Shouldn't be too dangerous for individuals of your capabilities.
Above table, I'm expecting some horrendous giant fucking rat or something.
Oh yeah. 10 out of 10.
Mega rats from the Clyde.
I'm just imagining 100 rats.
He said there was 5
Yeah.
or 6.
Oh, fine.
He said
Maybe-
100 under his breath really quietly. He was like, 500.
Maybe it's 5 or 6 rat kings. And then and then we have to
It
worry.
shouldn't be too dangerous. It shouldn't be too dangerous, maybe.
Give me one moment.
Adding 500 more minutes.
Yeah,
This ain't Ratatouille, what the fuck?
let me just add some more rats in. Let's see.
Preparing Fireball, which I don't know.
Yes, let's just add a random amount of rats. Why don't we?
Just the loading screen, it's like adding more rats.
Yeah.
Computer, add rats.
Adding
I'd love a
rats.
pet rat. I'd love it. I'd love to have pet rats so badly.
All right,
I had a
Same.
few. They're very cute.
here we go.
Adorable. They're so loving.
They are incredibly loving.
Oh, look at all those rats.
Look at all those chickens.
Look
at
all
That's that's a buff rat in the back, though.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy.
Hey yo, get away from my cheese!
All right.
That is a rat person.
Everyone roll
away.
Everyone, oh wait, hold on. I got to combat encounters.
we get into it. It's actually a man in a rat suit.
Yeah.
You know those TikToks of the guy in New York that dresses up as a big
Yeah.
rat?
Yeah. That's what I was exactly thinking. Same brain cell.
Right.
Same fucking brain cell.
Robyn, throw your pizza at them.
If I could,
No.
Not the pizza.
if I
What do
could
I
have
want us to say?
everyone roll initiative for me.
I'll think
no.
about it.
Is everybody else's dice on the right hand side like grayed out?
No, I
Eh?
think
Huh?
yours. No, I think your roll is like sneaky.
No.
Also-
I mean the whole thing. Like everybody's names are grey for me.
Oh.
Oh.
Also.
Hmm.
Yeah, no.
Okay, stream, bear with. I'm gonna reload my screen just to see if it will change.
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
Got a 16.
Got a 20.
Why
Not
when
a
I was
natural
six,
one.
everyone rolled better than me?
I'm so sorry. Would you like me to re-roll?
No, it's fine.
Alright.
Tis fixed now.
Amazing.
Well, this is just in the way. That's why you're just a little bit slower.
All
Not
right, just
complaining.
wait. Oh, did you roll initiative?
I
Elliot?
did. It just didn't pop through.
Okay, I'll put him through 16 and a 6.
It should be fixed for me now, though. I've just done roll 20 thingy again. Let me just roll a d20 and see if it goes through.
Yeah.
Elliot, what's your dex modifier?
It did.
+2. Are you gonna jump over?
Yeah, I got +3.
Okay, so
Oh.
we'll actually be before Calvis. But first, we've got a swarm of rats. So
Another one. Thank you.
you all pop down into the dimly lit cellar. You see all around you different like shelves and stores and barrels of different food and supplies. You do also hear and see just so many rats. And this just swarm of rats charges up at Calvis. And,
Hello.
and does a 17 hit.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna take.
I wonder if this music will get more intense.
You're gonna take 8 points of piercing
Jesus.
damage as it bites you. And yeah, let me put on some combat music.
It's a
Mother-
wholesome rat bite.
It's
It just, like, starts over,
it's a really lo-fi rat bite,
Yeah.
actually.
Oh, hey guys,
It's like-
get out of my home.
Actually, like, I'm eating here. Could you, like, leave, please?
This is luncheon, not dinner.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
Just let me just find the most like intense bat music I can.
Weird.
Rats.
Ride into ruin and the world ending.
I was in
We
a
don't
rubber
run the city,
room
the rats
with
do.
rats.
Okay.
Rats.
Cal there. You're up.
Okay. So do these rats move like a wave? I just was picturing them going like.
Mexican waving.
They're just like seething and
Yeah.
like some are climbing over each other as they surge forward.
So just check these. Like the swarms count as one creature.
Technically.
Cool. I'm gonna do Tasha's Mind Whip. Can I get an intelligence saving throw? I'm assuming they're dumb.
Let's see. Intelligence
DC is
save.
16.
What are you casting?
Tasha's Mind Whip.
Yeah. That's a 13.
I'm casting it on the ones here. I
Okay.
forgot that I
Yeah,
didn't.
it's a
swarm.
13. I rolled a 17 on the die. They have a -4.
Cool.
Oh my god.
That's a failure.
So what does it do?
So you see, I like pull out my quill and my book like levitates ahead, and I like, you see me sort of draw a circle and then like a sort of weird like flowing glyph, and then I like pierce the quill of my quill through the center, and the circle sort of envelops my head and shoots out a bolt of like psychic energy, and they take 3d6 psychic damage, and on its next turn it must choose whether it moves and uses an action or a bonus action. It can only use one of the three.
Okay.
And it's 13 psychic damage. Now, remind me, did I use my extra damage that I rolled?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
I don't think I did.
I don't recall you using it.
And I think it was like, I think it was only like 2 damage anyways. But I think I'm just gonna pop that on there. I'm just gonna see if I can see last week.
Okay. Yeah, you shoot this at the rats, and you see as roughly half the rats in the swarm kind of curl up and die.
It was an extra 6 damage. I've just looked back at the logs on the chat.
Oh wait, except I damaged the wrong one.
So that's 19 damage total. I
Okay,
believe.
yeah, about you've killed roughly half the rat in that swarm.
And then I'm going to.
Pop my pussy.
Yeah. I'm just gonna move to here to sort of get a better scope on the. I guess I can move a bit further forward. I'm just gonna move here to like maze.
Okay.
Or no, move it here.
Calvis, you're up.
So, however, I do wonder how Calvar got above me anyway. After I rolled a 20.
You rolled a 20?
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
it said.
yours came through.
Like 16.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh no,
Where is
I
this?
see it.
20?
I see it. There was 2. Okay, I put it in wrong. Yeah.
Oh,
So
don't
next-
worry. Don't worry.
next-
Calvis just
worry.
No,
saw it. And
I saw the wrong roll. Next
No,
time round of combat,
No.
you'll be ahead.
just
Sorry.
thought I'd mention. Don't worry. He just politely steps aside after his foot has just been bitten by rats. Like, go ahead, go ahead. I hate these.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, these rats aren't dead yet, so he'll just try and capture as many of them under his hammer,
Yep.
which is pretty large.
Center mass of rats.
Nah, this is 12.
That hits.
Oh,
Splat. No more ratatouille for the family.
12 damage.
But I think you've been making Ratatouille incorrectly.
Plus a d6.
Maybe that's
Mhm.
Aoife's version.
Full damage.
Ratatouille.
So that would be 17 damage total.
Ratatouille.
Yeah. Again, you've killed roughly half the rats in the swarm with one blow of your hammer.
Nice. Let's
But,
try
but
to
the
get
remaining
other
rats are
halves.
angry and crawl over their fallen friends.
I'm sorry. I'm getting paid for this, so
May.
that's why I'm doing it. And I make a second attack.
Oh yes, yes you can.
Death for
Your
gold.
bonus action. The rule I implemented that you can make a bonus action
16.
attack. That hits.
And 10 damage plus 4 is 14 damage.
Yeah, there's like only a couple of rats still like alive in this pile of mostly dead rats before you. May.
Hello. So what we're gonna do? So these rats over there, Calvis. So the Calvit's over here. So I'm gonna move over here next in front of Calvit, and between Calvit and the rats.
I'm gonna bonus action reach. And then I'm going to go for a bonk on those rats.
You sounded like the sisters from The Simpsons.
It's mod.
It's mod.
Chocolate.
Go ahead and make your attack.
You got a cigarette?
I'll make it reckless, so with advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Tasty.
Woohoo! So that's 1d6 plus. So that's 1d10 plus 8 because I got my rage damage. And so that's BBB. That's 9 damage so far, and then. Actually, wait, no. That's 11 damage plus 8, so that's 19 altogether.
Yeah, okay. How do you do this?
I don't know how May would go about killing a bunch of rats. She just starts like stabbing them one by one, but then it gets like really quickly to the point that it's a blur that it's just like a kind of thing. But considering those are dead, I think that costs me like. Was that? I was next to Thaddeus, so that was 10 feet of movement. So I'll move 5, 10, 15 feet over here. Then that'd be me.
Okay. That takes it to Mr. Beefy Boy over here, Mr. Beefcake. As you move over, this like man-sized rat comes around the corner at you, and just starts swinging at you.
Wing.
So he's gonna bite at you first, which does a 19 hit.
Yeah.
Aoife and May are gonna swap like races.
Cool. You're gonna take you're gonna take 7 points of piercing damage.
Half to
And then
3.
it's also gonna swing at you with its claws. That's gonna miss, and that's gonna miss. So it bites at you and then tries to claw at you, but you manage to maneuver away from the claw attack. And that takes it to Thaddeus.
Yo. I am going to be aiming for the rat man. And I'm going to go for an Eldritch Blast.
Yo,
Fuck you.
Blair.
Man.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's rat man. I got a 14 to hit.
So you miss.
I miss Beefcake.
And
Okay.
it definitely ducks underneath, and you strike the pile of boxes behind it. And what happens is suddenly some of the crates right behind this start to shift and move, and you see a maw open up in one of the crates, and it engulfs and swallows the rat man whole.
I meant to do that.
It's a mimic.
It's a mimic.
Mimic.
It's a mimic. It was a mimic.
It was a
Did I do
mimic.
that? I just flipped through the pages like, was that a new spell?
The rat was like, "It's behind me, isn't he?"
Yeah. Can you see
Anything,
the ocean?
Anything else for Thaddeus?
He's just confused. But yeah, that is everything from Thaddeus. Trying
Okay.
to tuck more in the corner.
That takes it to Aoife.
So that changed what I was gonna do. Talking's a free action, right?
Yes.
Aoife would look over to Calvis and be like, "Are you doing okay over there with the rats?"
Yes, I'm fine. They're just scattering around the dead bodies, understandably so. So go ahead, go ham.
Okay.
I turned Scottish.
I'm
You're right,
Scottish.
lassie.
You're right.
Look at me.
Let's see what I can do then. I think Aoife would want to stay away from the mimic, seeing that it's just swallowed the rat man whole. So I think they will turn their attention to the swarm of rats in front of Calvis. And that's 10 feet, so
Yeah.
I can do this. Where is it? So they are going to use the dash action. And because Aoife has the charger feat, we're going to use the bonus action to make a melee attack.
Okay.
So let's do a wee zoomy over here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where Calvis is. There we go. And do. That was a crit, so it ended up being 23. Hoo hoo.
Oh yeah!
Hoo hoo.
Hit it.
So I don't know why it's not came up on the thing, but let's roll the damages for that.
I see it in D&D Beyond, so you're fine.
And it was with the quarterstaff, and it's one-handed, I think. Aoife doesn't know the ways of the two-handed quarterstaff quite yet.
All right.
So that's a
yeah.
thwack.
How do you do this?
I think Aoife has saw how Calvis has been dealing with the rats. And to be honest, they think Calvis is like really cool. So they don't have a hammer, but they do have a quarterstaff, so it's just a thwack. And the reverberations, I suppose, from the whack to the rats is so strong that it kills all the rats in this little swarm. Just immediately like dying of shock.
It's so strong, in fact, that you wake up another mimic.
Oh god!
No!
It's a room full of mimics!
Was a mimic.
Another one.
Another one, thank
Another
you.
one, thank you.
And thank you.
And that takes it to mimic number 1. That's gonna wriggle out of all the other containers it's piled up with and come at May.
Ooh.
Or it's gonna lash out at you with its tongue and attempt to grapple you. So I need you to make a athletics check.
Which I do with advantage, because I'm raging.
Hell yeah.
Please do better. I'm gonna take the 17.
That's okay, because I have a dirty 20.
Fuck you.
So you are grappled.
Yay! Do I take damage?
1 second. I'm trying to find the grappled. like status thingy.
It's definitely on D&D Beyond if you go up to...
Yeah, I know it is. I just thought there was one. Whatever,
I think
it's not
there is
important. You're
There is one
grappled.
for
And then
You're
it's
down.
it snares
You're
you up with its tongue and tries to pull you into its mouth and bites at you. Does a 15 hit.
15 is my armor class, so meets it,
Okay,
beats it.
Actually, I do tie goes to defender. Remember?
Yes.
So
yes,
you
yes,
manage
yes.
to, like, with your legs, keep yourself from going all the way into its mouth as it tries to snap at you. And that takes it to Calvis.
I'm gonna hit the mimic before it hits
Yeah.
me.
Go for it.
That's a 23.
That hits, yeah.
Okay. If it would like to roll, hello?
Hello?
Hello? I'm pressing buttons, but the buttons aren't doing anything.
It went
There
through
we
for
go.
me. 20. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you get a nice
Yeah,
solid
okay.
whack.
13 plus the d6. And there's 1. And I don't think he's dead yet, so I'm adding a smite
No.
because I can do that now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what happened to the music?
Did it just end? Oh no.
No, it just like paused for some reason in Kenku.
Paused again. No, it didn't. Never mind. It went down originally.
Hold on. So smite is 2d8. Which comes down to 6 extra damage. So in total that would be 20 damage.
All right. Anything else for you?
Yeah, another attack.
Okay.
24.
Yeah, that hits.
I want to kill this motherfucker before it hits me.
Mm-hmm.
14 damage in total.
It's yeah. It's
How's
still
it
up.
looking? Okay,
Um,
is it looking?
Pissed. Pissed. Is how it's looking.
Damn it, I'm not gonna move out of the way. But, yeah. I might just
Alright.
stay there.
That takes it to Calvaire, if that's nothing else from you.
I'm good.
Well, am I able to see this mimic? Or like are these boxes in the way?
Which mimic? The one
Yeah.
you'd be able to like kind of see it, you know.
So I'm gonna move here then, so it's not got like
Mhm.
half cover or whatever.
You'd be able to see Maya's kind of going horizontal, like legs just being pressing against the lids, like
Yeah.
nope.
And then I'm going to cast Acid Arrow.
Okay, go for it.
But I'm gonna change it to psychic damage.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Please hit, please hit, please hit. 23.
Yeah, that hits.
So, this is a weird one, isn't it? So it's taking 4d4 psychic damage immediately, and then 2d4 at the end of its next turn.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 12
Mm-hmm.
initially.
And then the rest will be at the end of its next turn.
And then
Gotcha.
it'll be 5 at the end of its next turn. As like you see Calvaire, his book comes up and he reaches into it, like you see his hand sort of disappear partly, and his hand comes out and you see like a ring of psychic energy around his wrist as he sort of like swipes up, and a bow appears and he like pulls back and shoots off a psychic arrow.
Hell yeah.
And then I'm
Let's
going
go.
to, so I moved one up.
Okay.
I'm going to move to here.
As
And
you do that,
Oh no.
Another mimic.
Mm.
It was
Another
a
one.
mimic!
as you do that, another mimic appears,
Another one, thank you.
wriggling
Honestly-
the life from the boxes. It's gonna attempt
Val
to
could
grapple
have
you.
warned us about this.
So
He
make
did
an
say they were
athletics
5.
check for
Oh
me.
shit, this is like a held action. Or nor athletics.
Yep. Oof.
That's my third one.
Still, we
today.
should have asked him to specify.
That's cool. I got a 20. I got a 22
Is that
to grapple you.
are we doing are you skill
It's a
checks?
It's contested.
Okay, I was wondering.
Oh no, I do not do auto succeeds on that 20 skill checks.
Awesome.
So you are grappled. And
I just want the record to know that
Yeah.
I am proud of Calvera.
no, yeah. For the record, I do not do auto succeed on skill checks.
Yes.
May, it's your turn.
Okay, so currently I'm grappled. Calvert's currently getting schmiggled.
Mm-hmm.
I've got Ethan and Thaddeus over there. I'm gonna use my attacks to get out of this guy. Or I'm gonna use these attacks to hit on this chest. But I'm gonna say over to Aoife and Thaddeus. Down there, Calvert's in trouble. To kind of
Yeah.
signal.
Okay.
We
Yeah,
got we got a
cool.
we got a boy. we got a problem.
Oh shit. Here we go.
We got a problem.
Okay, so again, this will be at reckless. So first attack, 18. So first attack's an 18.
That hits.
Cool. Just roll damage for that now. So that's 1d10 plus 8. So that is 18. So that's 22 damage at the start. So I'll go in for my bonus action attack now. So I believe that was a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. I'll just go again. So that is 11 damage.
So 30 something total.
30 something total. Yeah, I forgot what the.
You swing this thing to its glaive, and like purple ichor starts to spew from its wounds, and it is bloodied. But
It's hurting.
it doesn't bleed normal blood.
Who does here? Who does?
Cool.
Just out
So
of
that takes it.
curiosity,
I do.
where's the one that's grappled me in initiative? Just
We
'cause
don't
I
know
can't
yet.
see it. Oh, is it not
Yeah,
rolled? Sorry.
We don't know.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sorry. Let me fix that for you.
Sorry.
Cool. It's in a good spot.
Yeah.
The one that is on. No, where am I in the order?
Just
Yes,
after me.
the one that's on Calvis. Did you get grappled? Yes or no? Okay, it's gonna try attempt to grapple you. I need you to make an athletics check for me.
Athletics. Come on, baby. Come on. There we go. 25.
All right, yeah. It tries to lash out with you with its tongue and
He's
wrap
having it-
you up, but you manage to like
Punch the
bat
tongue
it
away.
away and stay out of its grasp. It is still gonna make a bite at you, just won't have advantage, and that misses. So that takes it to Thaddeus.
Okay. From the warning which May gave in terms of Calver being in trouble, Thaddeus reluctantly.
I believe you would be able to just barely see the mimic that's on Calvis from where you are currently.
Okay, cool. I'm like, I don't know what the hell that is, but I'm here to help. I run over.
It's gonna get you.
He then repeats the Eldritch Blast, hoping to hit.
Yeah, go for it.
Got 24.
That hits.
Yeah, boy.
You are breaking our warlock, like typical rolling.
I am. 5 points of damage for the Eldritch Blast as he just like smacks it.
Yeah. Anything else for your turn?
He's kind of just gonna like plant his feet there, but like still like unsure. Like, am I the new target? Or but yeah, that's kind of at the end of his turn.
He's in the wall.
He's in the walls. It's in the goddamn wall.
And that's when the walls and the floors sprout teeth and begin to close in.
No.
Aoife,
That's a no
You're
from
up.
me.
Aoife looks between the kind of general direction of where Calvaire would be and where Calvis is, and makes the decision to go here
Mm-hmm.
so that way they can still be of help for both. And they're gonna cast Firebolt. They open their grandmother's recipe book, which I have right here, and they quickly scan the pages for the one that makes things go on fire,
Mm-hmm.
and does little finger guns as fire shoots out of their index fingers. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
And I believe it rolled damage at the same time, just from the way it's
Yep.
thinking on here.
Yeah, I see it.
So that's 9 damage
Cool.
to the one that Calvaire is stuck
Yep.
with. And then let's see, bonus actions, what can I do?
You do have your Crimson Right and stuff like that you can put on your weapon.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm just having like a wee look through.
Also, you can shift as well.
I know
Sorry.
I can shift.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's just in my mind, it's like the rat man got yeeted. So I'm like, oh, what good is that gonna do right now?
Got yeet.
Yeah. Or in Aoife's mind, she's just like,
Yeah.
Aw. What's the rule for spell casting? If it's a bonus action spell, it's okay.
You can yeah, as long as the casting time is a bonus action.
Sorry. So would she no longer have that because she's now a martial class?
That's a good point.
Sorry.
I didn't have it before. It's just been added, like when I changed.
Right.
For race, I mean,
What spell are you wanting to use?
Hex.
That's
Oh, yeah, because Hex is part of your...
Mm-hmm.
that'll be fine because you've done a cantrip.
Yeah, you can do Hex, yeah.
Okay. They are going to aim at... So they've just hit the one next to Calvaire. They're gonna hex the one next to Calvis.
So, yeah, gotcha. What do I have to do for Hex?
It just happens, I believe.
It
Does
just
it?
happens, and
Yeah,
that's 6
okay, yeah.
necrotic.
What ability score are you going to hex? You can choose an ability score you have disadvantage on ability checks with.
Strength. Yeah, strength.
Nice.
And I'll end my turn there.
That takes it to the Mimic on May.
They'll take
And it's
5
gonna...
psychic damage.
It will, yes. Thank you for that reminder. And it's gonna try to eat you again.
Munch.
Munch,
Yeah.
munch. Crunch, crunch.
Munch. Silky, not big
Does
enough.
a 21 hit.
Yeah.
Cool. So you're gonna take. Oh wait, that's not.
I just want to go down to 0.
Where are my? There we go.
I wonder what that's like.
You're gonna take 16 points of piercing damage. And
Yeah.
as it begins to pull you into its maw, and like your feet start to go into its mouth, you're also going to take 6 acid damage.
Yeah. There we go. Lovely. Thank you very much.
Cool. And that takes it to Calvis.
I'm gonna hit it.
I'm gonna hit it real hard.
Honestly, being a paladin is not very much different from being a warlock. You have 2 things to do. One is Eldritch Blast, the other one is just hitting.
You would love hex blades.
A
Best of both
21.
worlds.
Yeah, that hits.
14 plus.
Okay. It is
D6.
bloodied.
Oh my god! I rolled the top of both rolls, so I rolled a 10 and
Nice.
a 6, so that's 16
yeah.
damage.
It is still up, but it is
Oh
bloody.
god, I hit it again!
Alright.
Nah. Oh, no, that's not gonna hit. 12.
That hits.
No, never mind.
Look at this.
That's okay, 7 damage plus. Come on, boy. Nice. I haven't been this lucky in a while. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
That is 13 damage
It
in
is.
total.
It is still barely up.
Damn it!
Smite
Damn
it.
it!
Smite it.
I don't.
Smite.
That's my last smite, mate.
Oh, okay, shit. You only got 1 spell slot left.
Oh, wait, no, I have 3. Never mind.
Exactly.
Fuck it,
you got
I'm gonna
first
smite
levels.
Smite, 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 smite.
2d8, 2d8, 2d8. Come on, be with me.
All right.
Oh,
How
that's
do you
8.
do this?
Oh, fuck yeah. He just smacks down with his hammer, and this box just shatters apart, splinters. Yeah.
I do feel the need
nice
to tell you, but before the smite, it had 1 HP.
Ah, fuck you.
Like from your
Anyway.
hammer and the bonus cold, you left it at 1 HP.
Well,
But if
that's
there's
just one
anything else
round
for
less.
Calvis, you do have your movement.
I was about to say, if I can move, I'll move to the motherfucker that is munching on Calvert.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I see anything now? Yes, I can see things.
Yeah,
Nice.
you see the mimic trying to eat.
Oh, this room is
Calvert.
bigger than I thought. I haven't seen shit.
and Speaking of, Calvert, it's your turn.
Oh, cool. How is the mimic that's got me looking?
Fine.
Okay, and the mimic that's got me looks fine as well.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to. This is my last 2nd level spell slot. Right. Firstly, I am going to. I don't know. Is it an ability check to sort of get out?
Yeah, it would be another contested athletics, but this one has been hexed for strength, so.
I thought. Oh, okay. Thank you. I am going to Misty Step
Okay. Away.
as a bonus action to here.
Okay, go
So
for
you
it.
sort of see Calvert sort of like just disappear in a puff of smoke, and he'll reappear here. And
I'm so sorry. I need you to make an athletics check. There's another mimic that sprouts from that pile.
Another one.
Another one, thank you.
Jesus fucking Christ.
12.
Okay, I rolled shit, so you're fine. It doesn't grapple you.
I'm gonna shout. I think we should do a tactical retreat.
We're fine.
Are you sure?
I'm going to shocking grasp the one that's fucking with me.
Okay, go for it.
19 to hit.
That hits.
Voila.
Okay. Yeah, it's still up. That takes it to the mimic that did have you. As you misty step out of its clutches, its attention is going to turn to Calvis.
We also need initiative for the new one as well, by the way.
That's right. Thank you.
No problem. 1 second, sorry.
Okay. And it's gonna try to grapple you, Calvis.
Okay. He may try. Athletics check, right?
Yep.
25.
Okay, yeah, no,
I
you're
don't know
fine.
what's,
You're
what's
just
going on today.
yeah.
Knock on wood again.
Calvis just has a lot of experience from his time at like the fighting pits. Like
Yeah.
he knows how to get out of a good grapple.
He's a
Okay,
strong boy with strong legs.
so that takes it to
He has
Meg.
wrestled with men before.
I'm gonna try and fuck up this bitch again.
Yeah, go
So reckless. Nat 20, not 2. Jesus fucking Christ. 10 and a nat 1.
That misses.
Okay, I'll go for my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
30, 20.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, that hits.
So that's
All right.
17.
How do you do this?
Hell yeah. May, because she's still currently grappled by the thing, so while her feet are kind of like inside of its jaws, she's kind of like pressing up against the roof of probably what is quite a squishy top side of the thingamabobbin and pressing down, trying to just keep the jaws open. She's just gonna reach through with a glaive, push it back as far as she can, and then lunge forward. And piercing through the other side of the chest, stabbing it into the ground. Then
Nice.
pulls back, as it kind of like the tongue flops off. She's gonna
Yeah.
jump off. Yeah. Shake off a wee bit of the slime from the fur. And she is going to. So we've got another. Okay, let me just quickly move out of the way. So we've got this boy here that's alive. Do we have another one as well, or am I dumb? Yeah, we've got the one. We've got the one.
You know.
Yeah, we've got the one next to Calvis and the one down here. I'll move over next to Calvis, and just kind of take up a defensive position there.
Okay.
Okay.
That takes it to Thaddeus.
Thaddeus is kind of just like steadfast where he is, and is going to shoot at the one that Calvis is based with. Maybe just move slightly to get like a better angle on it, just so it doesn't shoot straight through Calvis.
Sorry.
It's all good.
He's taking up the space.
And he's getting very familiar with this particular page in his book, as every warlock does with this spell. Rolled an 18.
Warlock be warlocking. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, cool. When I get to higher levels, I've got other plans, but currently this is basically all I've got. So that's 7 points of damage.
All right.
As an ex-warlock, no, you won't. No, you won't.
I have plans. It's fine.
What's the plan? We'll find out about the
Yeah,
plans.
You will find
Tome
out.
warlocks are interesting.
Yeah, it's a lot more stuff with Tome Warlocks.
Okay. Anything else for Thaddeus?
No, I think like his confidence is going up a little bit because they're dying slowly.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
All right. That takes it to Aoife.
See this over here?
Mhm.
Is this a lantern or is this like a wee candle?
I'd say it's more of a lantern.
Like a lantern with like a live fire inside, or like an electric lantern?
No, it's flame.
Okay, so Aoife's gonna. Wait, can I do that? Hold up. Yeah. Okay, right. They are going to go here, grab the lantern, and then come back the 10 feet that she has left. Here we go. And they are going to try and yeet the lantern to kind of this area here to try and get both of them.
On fire.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have.
What do I need to roll?
Make a dex check for me.
Yes.
How much of this is
Oh.
alcohol?
Oh, it's a 5. That was rubbish. Can I use my inspiration roll?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Oh, that wasn't much better. That was a 10.
Yeah, I'll say you're able to get it kind of at like the base of it, so it'll take
Okay.
probably a round or two for the fire to spread up to start hitting them. But you didn't just like throw it at the back of Calvis's head.
Yeah, I was hoping not to do that. I
Go
don't
for it.
want to light those luscious navy blue locks on fire.
Right. Anything else for Aoife?
Yes. Could I hold up? Actions. Would you allow me to cast Firebolt? Is that something I can do?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. They're gonna aim for this one here. And please be nice. Oh, that doesn't hit. That's a 7.
Yeah, unfortunately that does not hit.
Well, that's Aoife's turn.
All right, that's going to take it to Calvis.
I'm gonna hit the one that was munching on Calvaire.
Okay.
Just a couple seconds ago. Come on. Nah. Okay, so the luck had to stop somewhere, so it's an 8.
Yeah, that's gonna miss.
I'm gonna try again.
Gotcha.
18?
That hits. Okay.
I'm rolling damage. And damage total.
Okay. Gotcha. It is bloodied. And that takes it. Anything else? Do you want to move or anything like that?
No, I'm good.
Right. So the mimic attacking you, Calver. It didn't manage to get you grappled, but it is going to try to take a bite at you.
Is that
Does does a 14 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. You're gonna
Oh,
take.
can I reaction shield?
Yes, you can.
I think. Wait.
Does that make it miss?
Yeah, my AC will be 18 with a shield.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, you managed to do that and block the attack.
Can I use my sentinel attack on that one?
Let me read.
I believe it's when they make an attack to an ally within your range or something like that.
Yep. I'm just trying to figure out if.
Where is May right now? Oh, I see you. You're on the corpse of the May.
I think it's 5-foot range.
I've got 10-foot range because my glaive.
Hell yeah.
So.
It makes an attack against. Yeah, it doesn't specify it has to hit. So yeah, you can make that attack.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, get it.
Fucking do it. So let me just double check. I'm just gonna read up on my. So yeah, I should be able to apply my radiant damage because it's on when it's on one of my turns, so it's not once per round of combat.
Gotcha.
Reckless. Please better 27 to hit.
Yeah, that.
So that's 17. 24 points of damage.
Shit. Yeah, that's a good hit.
Nice.
Nice. All right. Anything else for you?
No, that's me.
All right. That'll take it to Thaddeus.
Okay. Kind of a rinse and repeat of last time. I'm just going to try and like whittle down this one.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a reaction.
that was a reaction.
Oh,
that
my
was
bad.
my turn.
My bad.
I was like, what though?
No, it's the mimic on Calvis's turn. It's
So-
gonna try to bite you. My bad. Yeah, I got thrown off. Does a 23 hits you.
Yeah.
I rolled low on damage though. Lucky. 12 piercing damage.
Okay, that's not that low.
And then an additional 6 acid damage. It's low for what I can roll on their damage.
Ouch. Okay.
Oh, you think I just run like base normal stat block mimics against y'all?
Expect
Come on,
this
that's-
space.
Come on, that's boring.
Okay, I'm bloodied.
Cool.
You're fine.
I'm cool.
now-
I'm cool. I'm just saying.
Now it's May's turn. Apologies for the skip.
What about me?
Yeah,
What?
what about Calvert? Yeah.
I
Calvert
thought
still
you
needs to
had
go.
your turn already.
No! Calvert
No.
hasn't moved.
Fuck. Go, Calvert. My bad.
Go!
Move!
I feel like I shouldn't know.
For fuck's
So
sake!
go. Take your turn.
Calvert, take your hang. What you gonna do? Get a fucking fireball.
See. I'm going to. How are they looking?
The one on you? Fine.
The other one?
You can't see the other one.
Oh, sorry. My
Yeah,
brain.
the boxes and stuff are in your way.
Yeah. Right then, I'm going to cast Magic Missile at level 1.
Okay.
All 3 darts are going to go to that mimic.
Gotcha.
That's mathematics. What's the word? 13 points of force damage.
All right. It is bloodied. Now it should have been the mimic. I accidentally did the turn before you, but that's fine because I wasn't fighting you. Now it's May.
Yes.
Hey!
I'm confident this time.
It is me, Mario. I'm gonna fuck this bitch up. Please, not 20. No, 21. 20 so.
Oh, close.
God fucking damn it. So that's 10. 18 points of damage so far. I go in for the bonus action. Just roll the naked rolls.
Mm,
27 to hell.
yeah, that hits.
And then you put the fucking another 15 on top of that.
Yeah, how do you do it?
Hell yeah.
She. How does she do this one? She kind of puts the glaive kind of in a underarm stancy way, so kind of holding it down to the floor, and then does kind of with a similar thing with the piercing. She does a swinging motion back and then forward like a battering ram through it, through its base. She nicks one of her fingers on one of the thorns up at the top, near the top of the glaive, near where it's kind of holding with the thingamabobbin. Oh, we lost an Elliot.
Or no.
Wow.
No.
Our baby's back now. And then the thorns just start writhing and piercing through and tearing apart the flesh from the inside out. And then she retracts her glaive. And then she's like,
Nice.
oh, well done. She's gonna move over to the sound of Calvis struggling with something over here. She's gonna see this boy. She has 10-foot range, so yeah, no, she's quite comfortable where she is. So yeah, she's gonna stay there.
Cool. That takes it to Thaddeus.
Yeah, rinse and repeat of last time. So he's going to again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Literally. Let's hope it doesn't break. Doesn't break. 20.
All right.
Oh yeah!
Roll damage.
1.
The warlock is back. The warlock is back.
Anything else for your turn?
You know what? 1 is better than 0.
Yeah, that's true. It's better than missing.
Yeah.
That's true.
And to be fair, like everybody else just sees that it hits. No one knows that it only deals one
no
damage.
one knows. Yeah. All right. That takes it to.
That's me.
That takes it to Aoife.
Aoife, see, my curiosity is saying, like, as a player and probably as Aoife, what's down here?
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, they're gonna, let's see, how far can it go? I think they'll go about 15 feet here.
Mm-hmm.
And then, they're gonna handy dandy
Yeah.
firebolt to Rooney.
Yep.
Yep.
Walk it up.
So that's a 12.
That'll just barely hit.
And that'll be 10 fire damage.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
It's looking roughed up.
And then what can I do as a bonus action?
You can make a melee attack as a bonus action now that you're
Ooh.
technically a melee class.
Yay. They are going to use their dagger to stab the tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a 9. That doesn't hit.
Nope.
Yeah, that's cool. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Galvis.
So how's the one in front of me looking?
Bad.
Pick
Now let's
his
give it a
ass.
swing. 22.
Yeah, that hits.
I rolled max. Nice.
How do you do it?
Just like I don't know. I don't have a creative way to explain this. It
That's
just
fine.
shatters.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, as you kill the last mimic up and moving about, you all are left as this pile of mimic corpses and crates continues to catch fire and go up in flames.
And we loot the mimics.
No,
Did he not?
Then we rip the tongues out.
Let's put it out the water.
Put.
Put it out
Can
the
we
fire.
fire it, please?
Yeah, I wonder who caused this fire. It's so strange. Right, let's put it out.
Yeah.
Can I just
so
hit it with
weird.
my hammer and ice damage? Do ice damage?
Can I just get a group survival check to put out the fire?
Fantastic. Oh,
Great.
-1.
That one.
No, -1. Oh, there is an
Aoife and May, you managed to get like a little bit, some like minor burns on your hands as y'all are like trying to put it out, but you do
Yeah.
manage to successfully put the fire out.
This motherfucker said there was 5. Can I do some checks in and around to see where the fuck the other one is?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can just move about and tell me what you're doing.
I'm,
Can
You all can
help?
move. You can move about
Poke
freely
him
right
with a
now.
stick.
I'm looking over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking over here.
Oh, it seems like
Aoife's
normal.
going down here.
I'm looking up
Uh-huh.
here.
Yeah.
I'm
You're-
looking
yeah.
over here.
Yep. Uh huh.
I'm just asking Vas. Vas! Vas, is there another one?
Oh
I'm
no!
I'm
Ah!
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh huh. Uh-huh.
No! Why is it so big?
What? What?
What?
What am I seeing that
Come
no one
on to
else
you!
is?
Come on to you!
Come around here.
Why is it so big? Why is this so big?
That's.
Oh no.
Why is it so big?
You're so big.
You're
Let's-
just
let's-
big.
Yeah. So yeah, Aoife, since you got down here first, I need you to make an athletics check for me.
Hey there, big boy.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
Mommy, I want to go home. It's a 17.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So
Really?
it gets you with its tongue and starts pulling you into its mouth, and it's gonna try to bite at you. Ooh, that's
Nat
that's
20, isn't it?
unfortunate for you.
It's a nat 20, isn't it?
That's
No.
unfortunate for you.
Just
That's
tell me,
that's,
tell me.
So you're gonna take 21 piercing damage.
Do you do critical injuries?
I do not do critical injuries.
Okay, because that's
Uh,
way more than half.
And then you're gonna take an additional 9 acid damage.
30.
Anything else?
Oh,
That's all.
I want
Although
I,
you are like half half swallowed right now.
Aoife is not looking good. Bloodied would be the correct term to use.
You are mimic
Oh,
Nacho
sure.
right now.
Okay.
Just dip in some guacamole.
I've never been so glad to have got a backup character ready in my mind.
So Calvin's
Drew?
the last one to go.
Yeah, it's Rue.
Go with.
Still, no. I should. Yeah, sorry, what?
Root for death.
Cal there.
Me?
Yeah, Lucas. I'm sticking with the same initiative order.
Oh, because Calvin's got the final hit. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Sorry. I was.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm moving down here. And then I'm gonna. I'm just gonna pump first level magic missile into it. 3, 5, 9 points of force damage.
Okay.
That'll be me.
Cool. May.
Oh. What would be the check required to pull Aoife out of the mouth and then put myself in there?
To like swap places.
Yeah.
Let's you can do athletics or acrobatics.
Cool.
With
I'll go
Buddy
for
Swap
athletics.
Buddy.
Do I still get? Would my rage still be active right now?
I'll say y'all found it pretty quickly, so I'd say yes.
Cool. Lovely. Thank you very much. I'll go
I'm
for
angry
athletics.
still.
I'm so fucking angry about these boxes.
When you lost your socks and you just get really angry,
18.
you just throw everything around. Where's my socks?
So that's an 18.
Yeah, so you managed to get Aoife free, but in doing so, it snags you up instead.
That's fine. I was wanting that. That's okay. That's okay.
Anything else for your turn?
So would that be my action?
Yes,
Can I make a bonus action attack?
you certainly can try.
I would love to. Thank you very much. So, gonna go. Fuck this bitch up. Do better. Do better. You did worse.
Not it.
Fucking tits.
You try to swing at it, but because you're like halfway pulled in, only like you just barely smack it with like the haft of the glaive rather than the the sharp bit.
Swing it and be like, I did not think about this.
It's its turn.
Chomp chomp.
So,
I love rolling with advantage on attacks against enemies that are grappled.
Dinner is served.
Yeah, it would be advantage anyway because I always reckless.
So you're going to take 15 piercing damage
Up to 7.
and 6 acid damage.
Hell yeah.
And you're like up to like your ribs in mouth. Like upper body is all that's not inside the jaws.
Really giving me the
On this minute.
whole body gluck 5000.
Oh,
It's trying to swallow you, yes.
Well, at least we don't have to ask them if they spit.
It's better swallow. We share one brain cell, and I appreciate this.
Yeah.
Power Word Quest is a mature rated podcast.
did somebody say just eat?
Rated R for
Thaddeus, you're up.
Okay. Guess I'll shoot my shot.
curve the bullets.
Yes. Would there be any difficulty where I'm currently stood? Would I have to move?
No, it's big enough you'd be able to hit it.
Cool. I will go for the same thing.
Is the music off for everyone else?
Yeah.
Oh, not 20.
It finally ended.
This is the end. Well, other than that, 20. 2 damage.
12. 12 damage.
Okay.
Hey, that's very nice.
Anything else for your turn?
I'm gonna walk back 5 feet. Get me out of the
Backing it.
peripheral.
So, Aoife, you just got like pulled out of the clutches of this thing by May, only for them to get snatched up instead. And you got it rocked your shit a bit.
Yeah, a bit's a nice way. A bit is a nice way.
It's a
to
good
say
thing
it.
you weren't a wizard anymore, huh?
Yeah,
Got
let's just
HP
put it
buff.
that way. I'm at 6 HP out of 36.
What was your HP as a wizard?
I can't remember. It was
Oh.
like
Not that many.
For reference, mine's
not as many. It was like 27 or something. It
Oh, okay.
wasn't.
I think you got good con as well.
plus
Yeah.
3. I got donkey on the stats. It was great.
So I think Aoife kind of. This has all just happened so quickly for them, and they just kind of like stare in shock a minute of A, nearly being bitten in half, B, being acid injured, and C, May switching places with them of their own free will. So they're just like, and I think that the survival instinct comes in, where it's not necessarily them, it's more of a adrenaline reaction, fight or flight. And this is where they're going to transform into their hybrid form.
Hell yeah! Do it! Fuck it up!
Slay your
Slay your enemies!
Slay your enemies! Hold
have
up. I
health.
do need to do something if I thingy, because I have to manually toggle whether they're in their hybrid
Yep,
form
I know.
or
You need to do it on their level up
Character.
screen. Yeah.
yeah.
Character.
Right.
Can be a little bit irritating,
hybrid.
but it's helpful.
Yes, Anakin. Yes. Do it.
There we go.
Do it.
View the character sheet.
Do it.
Do it.
I am
Kill
the
them.
Senate. Not yet. It's
Do it.
treason, then.
And they're going to
Ah,
use.
that was too whispering.
They're going to use the attack action, and they are going for a predatory strike. Come on, roll well. So that's an 18. It's under the dex. If that's of any difference,
Yeah.
I don't know what the difference is. And then damage. That's 8 damage.
Okay, yeah. Good hit.
Less stuff.
Anything else for Aoife?
I don't know if I could do this or not, but can I try and give me a hand?
Like
Of some-
pull her out?
Yeah,
Basi-
or even just give her the help action for.
I'll say you can do that, yeah, for the next one, but
Yeah, that's
also
May seems really
Oh.
chill right now. May's chilling. May's vibing. May's having a great time. May's in her happy
Aoife's in
place.
shock. Aoife sees
Yeah.
friend and mouth.
I think
Thing-
I think May should already have advantage on
Yeah.
the roll anyways because they're raging, so
Would
Yeah.
grapple counteract that though?
No, it's just reducing your speed to 0.
so yeah, it doesn't affect how you actually roll to get out of.
Fair enough.
That's
Being,
res-
being
that's
grappled
restrained.
doesn't affect how you roll to get out of a grapple.
Okay, cool.
You'd have to have additional
Yeah.
things.
Yeah,
Restrained.
I thought we were on about
Fucked up.
attacks anyway, so that's where I got
Yeah.
confused.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. It doesn't really do much because May's already kind of got advantage, but narrative-wise, I think that's what Aoife would do.
Narratively,
Hmm.
yes. For the vibes. That takes
Yeah.
into account this then.
How fucked up is May looking?
It's
Very.
fine. May's fine.
No, are you? No, genuinely.
Physically fucked up. Emotionally, chill.
Yeah, it's
May,
such in
how
my
many hit
chest.
points do you have?
Okay,
What's that?
because he.
What's a hit
That was-
point?
Robin, how
No,
many
that-
hit points does May have?
That's
my
metagaming.
Yeah, come on, guys, get with the times.
Galvis knows that you know how to do this. So basically, he trusts you. So he reached out his hand for you to hold it.
Reach out. Grab it.
And you just, because her upper body was still out, right?
Yeah, I just don't know.
I just need
there
to
are people in
slice.
your way to get that close.
Yeah.
He's big. He has a big arm.
So-
Hold on.
So
Is it
here's
10
the
feet
thing.
long?
I'll let you try. I'm gonna make you roll for it to see if you
For
can.
what?
To roll to see if
'Cause I
you
ju-
can make physical contact, because May's partially ingested, so they're actually more there.
I can also
Um,
try to squeeze in between them. Are you okay with that? Or would I need to make an athletics check for that?
I'm gonna make you roll to get to them because it's
Okay,
more
for
dramatic
what?
that way. So yeah, just make a straight dex check for me, actually.
$17. I'm not gonna try to pull them out.
Want a little suspense,
Just FYI.
But yeah, I'll say you're able to get hands on them.
Okay. So he just wants you to finish whatever you're doing. So basically, you feel this cold transfer into you and fuels your veins, and I'm giving you 15 lay on hands.
Funnily enough, this is counterintuitive to what they're trying to do.
I want to get to zero.
Because I know what you're
Wait, you wanna
trying
die?
to
You
do.
wanna die? Do you wanna die?
Yeah,
I wanna get
yeah,
zero.
What the fuck? I
yeah.
thought we're gonna try and fuck him up.
I know
From the
what you're
inside out.
trying to do.
gonna get to 0.
Okay, hold on.
Find out.
5
Oh,
HP.
You can.
Really?
Yeah. Okay.
Metagaming, no.
Yeah.
I
You
know
look
what.
into May's
I know
eyes.
what.
You look into May's eyes. She's like completely fine right now. There's no fear of death or anything. Like physically, her body looks torn up, shredded. There is like flaps
Okay,
of
but
skin coming off and
You
stuff
have
like
to
that.
communicate real quick. 'Cause we're nice people.
I mean, you could talk. You know, you could talk to each other in character.
Hey,
I mean, mate,
What
you
are
could
you
just like smack the hand away and be like, no.
yeah.
Like,
Like
It's like
Gale.
when
Be
you slap
like
Gale.
Gale.
Yeah, Paul.
Yeah.
It's like you intend to put through more healing, but May stops before you can.
Okay.
Because I imagine lay on
Yeah.
hands is taking a second to actually, you know, get pushed through all the healing.
Mate, I don't know what you're doing, but do you want us to kill this thing or not?
I want this thing to die, but you don't need to waste your energy on me. I'm more resilient than I look.
The calm voice
Jesus.
as getting sucked in by a death just makes me laugh.
I don't get it. You're being bitten and eaten by the big chest thing.
This is fine.
How are you fine with this?
That was a good impression.
Honestly, like, I'm more than just my flesh.
Do you
the
wanna
fuck
die?
does that mean?
Yeah, there's no time for riddles, May.
Anyways,
Hey, plainly.
anything else for Calvis's turn?
I'm a
I don't know, I'll
multifaceted
use my-
woman.
It's like the first time he pulls out his crossbow
Yeah.
because he doesn't want to bother even moving. 21.
Yeah, that hits.
$11 damage.
Okay. Calvert.
And he just lays back.
Can I try?
Get him, girl.
If I specifically target, is it like a tongue that's like grabbing me to like pull them in?
I mean, it was, but now that tongue is like, now it's like basically
my whole
just, like,
my whole lower half. Is in the chest.
it is slurping up May like she's a fucking noodle, is what it's doing right now.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb. I think.
Only I suck noodles. Shooting them all.
Yeah, I'm casting Chromatic Orb, and I'm going to deal cold damage, right? Because that's doubled with Calvis around.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, no, Calvis has to turn that on.
Oh, I might wait then.
He isn't
I've
turned
seen
on yet.
Calvis use that.
Does seeing May not get slurped up enough turn Calvis on?
Does that not do it for you?
He prefers to do the slurping himself.
I'm just gonna chill touch the
Okay.
mimic.
Yeah, go for it.
Never mind.
Yeah, never mind. That doesn't hit.
You're too gross to touch.
That takes it to May.
May's gonna fuck it up. May's gonna fuck it up.
Okay.
May's gonna fuck it up.
You certainly
Reckless,
try.
baby. 18.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
Get him.
So that's 9.
Second boy.
That's 14 so far.
Okay.
And then we'll roll to hit. So that's 18. That's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
And that is another 14, so that's 28 damage altogether, I believe.
Yeah, gotcha. All right. And it's going to continue to try to eat you.
Jump,
Let's
jump.
do it.
Okay. And you're going to take 12 points of piercing. So half down to 6. And oh, I rolled max. 12 points of acid damage.
That brings me down to 0, baby!
Alright.
Never heard
What
someone so
happened?
excited.
You just really want to change character.
Yeah. Fuck, mate. I
And-
don't want this shit.
And now I get to do my thing. Hee 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 hee.
I'm really curious now.
So I'm going to expend 3 charges of my heart. And I'm going to activate Undying Rage. Cool, lovely. So basically,
Yeah, so
what you see.
nothing- Yeah,
Sorry?
nothing. You don't need to do anything right now. You can just activate it.
Cool.
You're good.
I'll
But yeah,
activate it.
describe what happens.
Yay. So, as you see, May's lower half, because it is now fully sucked in, she's going, and it just the pressure slowly keeps on going in down on her abdomen, and then it just pops. And May's full body flops down on the floor like her torso. And you see her eye, she's just like she's dead for a second, but you can still hear the heartbeat in the room.
I would say the
And
heartbeat actually increases in volume until
Yeah.
it's echoing off the walls and thundering in everyone's ears.
Yep, it's just keeping on pumping and pumping and pumping. And then May's left eye, the eye that never seems to really focus on one particular thing. It's not. It never really focuses on the things that she's focusing on. It's always like looking around. It seems to glow brighter and brighter with the heat, and then it bursts open as a fire starts to blaze from the inner portion of her left eye. And then the skin starts to get singed and melt away, revealing bone underneath that's beginning to crack and push forward from the left portion of her face and her mouth. It's not in the face in the shape of a human anymore, the bone underneath. It's kind of like along this portion here. It's a deer skull that's pushing out of her face. The horn starts to slowly, almost like, you know, when you burn paper and it gets singed, slowly disintegrates. The horn, the antlers appear kind of like that, but in reverse. The ends of her arms become long and blackened, and her fingers become even longer and sharper and pointier. And from the base of her torso, which is bleeding out, you can see her intestinal tract, and her organs are just spilling out onto the floor. Roots and vines start to form together to make up that space where it was and elongate into long, long legs and roots, almost like a tree. And she just stands back up, gets her glaive in hand, and from the eye socket that is empty, there is still that burning fire in there, and the heartbeat is still as thunderous as it was before.
Who the
May's
hell am
back.
I adventuring with?
May's
Feel
back.
that.
May's back in the house. May's partying.
Thaddeus, it's your
I'm so
turn.
confused. Oh, he's scared. Doesn't stop him from blasting. So anyway, I started blasting. And he goes for a shot. 18, yay! And a 3. Doesn't matter. I don't mind. I've not built Thaddeus to be a damage machine, so
Yeah.
it's all good. So that's just a 3 points of damage for this one.
All right, Aoife.
I think seeing May be thingied in half. Aoife has killed a lot of things, a lot of creatures, a lot of beasts, a lot of people, in their time as a shifter. But there's something about seeing a friend or someone they care about go, and it's only ever really happened once before, and they get taken back to that place. and they just stand there staring in shock as their injuries continue to bleed out, and they hold a turn.
Do you think also at the sight of this transformation, a very primal part of you feels something not quite like fear, but very close to it in the
Yeah.
presence of this entity now before you?
It's like nature saying no. Like what she's witnessing is very unnatural, but at the same time it's made of completely organic
Yeah.
parts.
Where it is something that seems to be entirely natural, but just gives off wrongness to that
Yeah.
primal part of you.
Aoife is just in shock, and they're remembering how their gran died, and they're the memories of only a few minutes ago of May being sliced in half by these teeth. She's just completely vacant, and yeah, skip a turn. I'm cool with that.
Calvis.
So Calvis just gives Eva a little pat on the head, and all right, girl, you take your time. Picks her up, puts her aside so you can
Mm.
move through.
Just kind of move her out of the way so you can come forward.
Bye. You take your time. And 15 Beyond. Come on, D&D Beyond. Yeah, I'm gonna try to hit.
Okay, go for it.
Nah. 11.
Does not hit.
Bonus action.
Go for it.
Damn it. Almost 19. 15.
Close, but no.
Okay.
Alright,
well, that's all I can do.
Yeah, Calvert.
Cool. The music's went off for me again. I don't know if that's the same for everyone else.
Same as
I think it's just quiet.
It is just quiet because I can hear it a little bit.
Oh shit. Oh, there we go.
can-
Sorry about that.
I can turn it up a little.
I've just turned it up on my end in case for like OBS or whatever. Probably best leave it same in yours. Yes, I'm just going to Chromatic Orb.
Okay,
cold
yeah, go for it.
damage, I think.
Okay.
21
There
to
we
hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Did that roll the damage? And 18.
There we go. Okay, nice.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Takes it to May. So I'm going to need you to make that con save. Yeah.
Constitution saving throw. Okay. Well, why is this being weird? I'm so terrified of this. Cool. 18.
All right, that succeeds. You stay conscious. What would you like to do?
Going in for those attacks again.
Yeah, go for it.
Please roll a nat 20. That's a 15. That's a 24.
Yeah, that hits.
So that's 10, that's 12. That's 7, so that's 19 so far. So we'll go in for another attack. So that's 18. Double 18s.
That hits.
And that's 13, that becomes 15. So 19 plus 15, 34.
Okay, it's bloodied.
Yeah.
All right.
Um,
This thing as it finishes swallowing what was the lower half of your body, recoils a little bit at the transformation. And if it weren't backed into a corner, it would probably attempt to flee. But being trapped where it is, it's going to lunge at you, viciously trying to tear its way free and past you. And does a 19 hit.
19 definitely hits.
Okay,
I'll make-
you're gonna take... Yeah, make that con save.
Dirty 20.
Okay, that's success. You're gonna take 10 piercing and 6 acid damage, but
Alright.
that doesn't matter.
Nope. Don't
as
take
long
damage
as you
right now.
As long as you continue to succeed.
Yep.
Okay, that takes it to Thaddeus.
Cool. Thaddeus instead is going to flip to the next page in his book, and is going to like it's like this otherworldly incantation, but it's kind of like whispered, and then like slowly gets louder, and the mimic hears it in its mind as like a cacophony of like whispers, as he casts a dissonant whispers.
Oh yeah.
Just pop that in. Yee. It's a wisdom save.
Okay. Yeah, that's a fail.
Cool. That's 18 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And it will have to use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from me. It doesn't move into an obviously dangerous ground, or anything like that. So if it moves,
it's just like pressing into this like corner as much as it can, pretty much.
Okay, cool,
It's like almost trying to shrink into the wall.
awesome.
I like to think May's kind of towering over it at this point.
Yeah. Aoife.
Yeah, I think Calvis moving them out of the way kind of brought them back to the present moment.
Mm-hmm.
And they are going to how's this thing looking?
Bloodied.
Bloodied. Okay. Right. Yeah, they're gonna go 15 feet to about here-ish. Or
Okay.
like as kind of that bit, because I know that there's a wall there. And they are going to flip through Granny's book and they find Vampiric Touch. And
Go for it.
they're gonna cast that. I don't think an 11. I don't think an 11 gets it.
That does not hit, unfortunately. I'm so sorry.
It's not easy, is it?
Anything else for Aoife?
Bonus action then, Predator Strike.
Go for it.
Let's hope I roll well. I do not roll well. That is a 12.
Yeah, that's a miss as well. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Calvis.
Guess what? I'm gonna try and hit it with my hammer.
Yeah, I'll actually say with how it's like backed up and kind of surrounded, you can roll with advantage to hit.
How do I do that on here again?
Roll twice. Take the higher.
Oh no, you can.
Oh, you can set it for advantage on D&D Beyond.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
How do you do this?
Uh,
I'll figure it out.
I rolled a shit ton of dice. My highest one was 17. Oh, sorry, it would be 23.
Yeah, you got 2 17s, it looks like. So
Oh,
that
okay.
hits though. So roll damage.
Yes, I'm trying, but D&D Beyond is having a little struggle.
Yeah.
Having a wee bit of a struggle.
I'm pressing the button, but the button isn't working.
I love that you get progressively more
Ah.
Scottish the more you get irritated.
Oh, no. Oh, I like the...
You can take the first one. A 13.
Yeah. Thank you. +6 is 2.
Okay.
Do we want to smack it again? Nah, I'll leave it up to May. May is having a good time, I think. May, are you having a good time?
May's
Still
doing
having-
great, honey.
Okay, I thought, you know what? Go.
Calvaire.
I am going to firebolt it.
Go for it.
Fireball.
Fair damage.
Okay. Cool.
That's my turn.
Takes it to May, so I need you to make that con save again.
13.
That is a failure. So what happens is you all just witnessed May pretty much come back from the dead as they picked themselves back up and healed their wounds. And what happens is suddenly the heartbeat almost cuts out entirely until it's so faint you're not even sure you could hear it. The antlers melt away again, but your face is left burnt and scarred as you crumple to the ground, unconscious, with 2 failed death saves.
Ooh.
May did, in fact, not
Really
handle
coming from my gig. What the fuck?
It is the mimic's turn.
Lunch.
Ooh, yum yum yum.
And
I
here's
just hate you, boy.
Snacky.
Hit me.
Here's how I'm going to do this. It is going to go for May. However, I will allow the 3 of you that are right by there to attempt to body block the hit.
Yeah.
If you would like to. I will let each of you make an attempt.
Yeah.
What grade roll?
I want you to all roll. You can roll an athletics or an acrobatics check. However, if you succeed, you're going to take the hit, regardless of what I rolled to hit.
21.
What's now +10?
15.
So
24.
Calvis, you got the highest, and you succeeded. So you're going to take the hit as you.
I'm gonna go
leap-
down. I'm gonna
as
go
you leap
down.
before May to stop her from being just devoured.
Yeah.
Outright. You're going to take 14 piercing damage and 5 acid damage as it just bites down on you viciously as you try to save
Yeah.
May's
down.
life. Okay.
1, 2, buckle my shoe.
Thaddeus, it is your turn.
Okay, so I just saw May collapse, and then Calvis also gets chomped as he jumps to protect her. Okay.
Yeah, you're like on top of May now.
What would Thaddeus do?
Yeah, what would Thaddeus do?
Is it like in Baldur's Gate that you can... Oh, no, sorry.
I don't know, because Thaddeus hasn't really had too much bonding time with anyone, so I wouldn't say he's necessarily close to anyone, but he doesn't necessarily want anyone to die either, because he's not a heartless snob.
I don't think he's in enough immediate danger to where he would leave.
No. I wasn't saying that, in which he would do that anyway. Because he's not that kind of person. I think the best outcome he's seeing from here, at least from his perspective, he doesn't really have the facilities or what he believes he does to help these people get up. So his port of call is to try and kill this thing. So with that note, what he is going to do is he flips to one of his pages, and he reaches into the book and he goes like elbow deep, and as he removes his arm from the book, what follows is this like slimy like stick kind of thing, which then as it comes out of the book then begins to manifest itself as like a shadowy thing as he casts a Shadow Blade.
Very nice.
Okay, let me roll to hit first before I do damage.
You can re-roll the damage when you roll the hit.
Okay. So it's a.
I know. It probably just makes you roll damage when you attack, but
yeah,
when you like cast the spell, but roll the damage again.
It's only a 14.
Advantage, because it's boxed in.
Okay.
So if you're moving up to attack it with a melee, go with advantage.
Cool. 21.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Awesome. So as he runs up towards this creature, with more dexterity than he's shown the entire time he's been with these people, and tries to slash across the mimic, of course not trying to aim for any of his companions that are currently in the way, and tries to cut its tongue as he gets that 7 points of damage.
Okay.
That's it.
Aoife.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's try this. So they are once again going to use the charger feat, which means they're going to be taking the dash action to get up close and personal with the mimic.
Yeah, go for it.
So I'll just shoot them a little bit closer.
Mm-hmm.
And they are going to go for the Predatory Strike again. But
Okay.
because I'm using the Charger feat, if it hits, fingers crossed, it should also give me a +5. But we'll see if we get to that. Because we might not.
Roll with advantage to hit still.
Oh, that was a 24.
See if you crit.
See if you crit. See if you get that double damage, baby.
No, I don't crit.
Okay.
But
so
you do hit.
You do hit.
I do hit.
You got that +5 plus whatever else you have plus your normal damage.
Right, so normal damage. That is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15, so that's 15 damage. And what else can I do? I don't think I can do anything else, can I?
What's the damage total?
15.
How do you do this?
I think at the stress and trauma of everything they've just witnessed within the last minute or so, because sometimes I forget how quickly D&D combat goes, like every round being 6 seconds or whatever.
Literally 6 seconds long.
They, with a shout, just barrel into this thing and reach for its tongue with her claws and just rips it out. As I assume it has purple blood. It has a purple tongue. As purple blood sprays the entirety of Aoife's front, but also leaves a little Aoife-shaped shadow of where it's not been sprayed with blood on the floor. There's just purple blood everywhere. As Aoife is just standing over this dead mimic, clutching the tongue that's kind of stuck. The flesh is stuck into their clothes as they're hyperventilating and probably having a panic attack.
So we have 2 people down.
Yep.
So we are going to stay in initiative. Calvis, I need you to roll a death save for me.
Yes.
Oh, and I want to remind everyone, because we're doing it this way. I need you to roll it privately to me, so only you and I know what the result of the roll is.
I'm trying to figure out how I can.
I think on
Private
D&D,
roll.
You can also just roll a physical one and send your result.
Yeah,
to-
if you want to,
I'm in my little brother's gnome. I'll go to Google because Google can do that.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah. Yeah, if you just want to DM me the result of the roll.
Oh, I want a
Yeah.
specific
Oh.
dice for this. I want.
Untouched that entire fight.
Okay.
Likewise.
So, just as the mimic is slain by Aoife, Calvis, you gasp in a deep breath and spring sitting upright as you regain consciousness. Nat 20.
He's
on the death save.
bleeding. This motherfucker's bleeding.
So you are up with 1 HP.
And he'll quickly climb off of me, of course.
Yes.
Can we give
You may-
CPR?
You may take your turn if you want to use it to try to stabilize or heal May.
Yes. Anything. Does lay on hands help anything?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. If you
Lay on
heal
hands.
May, yeah. So May, you will be back up with however much you are healing them.
I think we're taking a solid rest out of this, so I'll give you 5.
Yeah.
Not 10 to make you feel a little better.
Okay, I'll take 10. Oh,
So
fuck,
he just places your his hand on your heart, and you see that these flowers of frost cover your body like they're veins. They're like they're pumping the blood for you, and so hopefully restarting your heart.
I'll say in response to you touching over her heart, you see some thorns kind of creeping out of the wound that she has just under her sternum, and they reach up and cover over your hand a little bit, and just kind of give you a little beep beep.
All right. We're out of
Oscar, sorry, Calvin smiles.
Yeah, we're out of combat now. You all are done. You may head back up to Vass.
At 1 HP, he climbs.
I think Aoife, still very much in her state of adrenaline rush, shock, panic attack. Girly Pop is going through it. She sees Calvis get up. She sees May. Does May get up? Yeah? She up?
Yeah, May's up. I'll say in terms of like her body and stuff, the skin, because it was just roots growing out of her like abdomen.
Yeah.
The skin from her abdomen like weirdly stitches over the roots and covers it up. But yeah, she's up, skis.
Okay. Aoife just whirls round to where May is and attempts to pin them to the wall.
You can
What
try.
the fuck were you doing? You could have died.
Died 1,000 times, darling. You think that's my first rodeo?
Why would you do that? Why would you... There's people who care about you here, and you just throw yourself into the thing's mouth.
Yes. If you die, you die. If I die, I last a little bit longer. You're young as well. What are you? You're a pup. You've seen barely any of the world. I've seen plenty. I don't care really at this point. I should. But it's alright. I can take
What is
more than...
wrong with you?
Perhaps next time, tell us as well.
You don't tell us anything. You jump into the thing's mouth. You get crushed. You get snipped in half like a piece of jerky.
Aoife.
You come back as some weird, unnatural deer thing.
She slaps you at
Unnatural.
natural. She slaps you with that.
I'm gonna need you to roll the hit
What?
for that.
Yeah.
With an
Unarmed strike.
Yeah.
That's a 15.
Let's see.
What is
Also
the
15.
damage on your unarmed strike?
15 as my armor class.
Yeah,
My damage is 6.
so for
Can I do it? Can I say it's
so
non-lethal?
for player versus player, I'm gonna do a dice off to see if this
Okay.
hits. I need you both to roll a straight d20.
Okay.
And if this hits, you will have smacked Eva unconscious.
Non-lethal.
Yeah,
Non-lethal.
like we're not gonna get into death slaves, but they will be straight up unconscious.
So
That was a
dice off.
17.
Is it just a d20 roll?
Yeah, just straight d20.
It's a 6.
You could use your inspiration if you want.
Would May really want to slap Aoife in this moment?
Honestly, unnatural.
Yeah.
From what how
with the
Aoife has been
implication
talking
of
about
what
being a
that
freak.
for the implication of what unnatural insults, how May would take that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not great.
Yeah, I should use her inspiration. That's a nat 20!
So what the rest of you see is as May gets up and Aoife confronts her, Aoife is tearing into May, and as she says, you turn into this unnatural smack, and Aoife just spins and crumples to the ground.
Like him!
Lights out. And that's when Vass comes down the ladder to check on y'all. And he sees the dead mimics. He sees Aoife on the ground with like handprint on her face. He's, well, I take it everything went well.
It's one way of putting it.
Why don't you all
So-
head back upstairs, get you something to eat and drink, and then we'll set up some rooms for you. And I'll see to your friend here. It seems things may have gotten a little heated amongst friends, and that's fine. And he'll reach down and lift up Aoife gently with two of his arms, and kind of like with one of his free arms, and gesture for all of you to make your way back up the ladder.
Thaddeus kind of like inspects May as they like walk past him. Is the leg still like viney and
You saw the
Bumps.
skin. You saw the skin stitch over it. Like it didn't really. It kind of moved over her body the way mold moves over, or like moss moves over a rock, or
Right.
grows over a rock. It just kind of covered the vines and the roots and all that kind of stuff.
Okay, cool.
And the skull, the deer skull that was poking out of her face, just, I can imagine it just kind of broke off, and then
Okay.
the skin kind
Yeah.
of stitched over her normal face. And
Oh,
the eye just,
yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I'll say that like Thaddeus isn't really hiding the fact that he's like, look, it's not in like a judgmental way. He's just interested,
Yeah, no, this is like the craziest shit he's ever seen.
literally.
And he's seen Aoife go full werewolf.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, do you all make your way back upstairs?
Calver will quickly just grab me and just be like, I won't take what Aoife says to heart. I think she was just a bit spooked.
I know I shouldn't have slapped her, but there are certain things that I will not take offense to.
Oh, it's fully understandable why you slapped her, but like I think we just need to have a chat when she
We'll have a
wakes up.
talk later. We'll have a talk later. Don't worry.
Oh,
I was
sorry.
already hoping to.
Next
But
time,
we'll
let
have
us
a talk.
know if you can, phoenix from the ashes, sort of thing.
So you all make your
Pleasure
way
mine.
back. You all make your way back upstairs. Vass comes up behind you carrying Aoife. He calls out to one of the Hexbloods, Autumn, and says, "Autumn, would you be a dear and go show our new friends to some of the rooms, please?" And she stands and with like a curtsy, nods and waves for you all to follow her as she takes you up to the rooms. Vass stays with Aoife for a moment as you all head off, and he calls after you, just, "I'll have food and drink sent up to you." And as you all make your way upstairs and down a hallway to where the rooms are, he places a palm against your chest, Aoife, and healing flows into you, and you are conscious again in Vass's arms.
I think they were just
Are
gonna
you-
look, be like, what?
And he's like, "Oh, easy there, darling. Here, let you put you on your feet." And he gently kind of sets you down and kind of loosely holds you by the shoulders to make sure you don't falter. "Are you all right?"
They just shake their head. She was too stunned to speak.
Right. Well, why don't I can set you up with some space away from your friends if you need time to gather yourself, and you can see them again in the morning.
Okay.
Okay,
You've lived a long time. Is
I have.
it normal to be... This is gonna sound really stupid. Is it normal to be angry, sad, and scared all at the same time?
Yes, especially when it comes to feeling that way about the ones we care about.
Okay. I didn't mean to call me unnatural, it was just...
I think it goes deeper than
Oh.
that, and you both will make things right with each other.
Okay,
Let's get you to bed.
okay.
And he'll lead you off to down a hall on the main floor, and into a private bedroom for you to have to yourself. And you all may take a long rest. And I want to end session now and leave any RP to happen
Woo!
in the next session.
Okay,
Yeah.
then
feel like
can
this is a-
it be before the long rest?
Yeah, it can be before the long rest, but I want to stop here.
Yeah,
So-
that's cool.
That's very fair.
Oh, I am falling asleep, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it for us, everyone, for this week.
Awesome.
Yeah.
A big thank you
Thank
to
you.
our Dungeon Master, Alex. A lot of combat in this one, mixed with some role play as well, and I think I can speak for us all that we all enjoyed it. So,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you to all the players, Chloe, Lukas, Elliot, Robyn, and Kieran. Once again, this is a fantastic session. It's been a delight seeing these characters as they really start to develop and come into themselves.
If you'd like to join us next week, we'll be streaming from around 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. UK time at twitch.tv/powerwordquest.
And if you want to watch any previous episodes, you can find them on youtube.com/powerwordquest.
And we also have the campaign as an audio-only podcast. You can find us on your favorite podcasting platforms such as Spotify and Google Play.
And that's it from us for this week. We'll see you in the next one.